I'm fully in the loop.
Are you in the loop right now?
I've been home for 2 days, 3 days.
So you're just completely caught up.
Full internet for 2 days.
What's going on the internet?
Well, Matt, turns out I'm a giant.
Wow.
Everyone hates. I kept looking it up, and turns out people really don't like me very much. But that's not all. There's plenty of other people getting called that going around. MGK has a new music video that sucks. Fucking made me want to bring a gun to school. What else is going on?
That'd be a good, you know that Rodney Dangerfield thing where he goes back to college as like a senior
He's
citizen?
a shooter. Hey, you're picking on me.
Take that. Yeah, true.
He's not getting enough respect from the bullies and the jocks. But no, I've been fully plugged in. I watched, I was really involved in pop culture.
Really?
There's a guy who scream sings that he says, and I'll be dancing out in California. The kid who got it all wrong.
Whoa.
You got to check this kid out. You're going to like him. I got all types of stuff going on. That's called White. It's been dubbed White Hootin' and Hollering music, and it's led by Benson Boone. He's the lead hootin' and hollering guy. He's the guy who sings, these beautiful things that I've done.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, it's like girl movie music.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brittany's hit me with that song.
I'm
Just
telling you,
listen.
I've been all over the internet the last 2 days. Then somebody filmed Steph Curry at a Benson Boone concert with a cowboy hat singing along, and someone was going, oh, fuck, Steph Curry sucks. But in Steph Curry's defense, I was thinking about this. If I got dragged to I've done it.
Sure.
I've gone to a concert, I've been like, this shit sucks. I'm not going to this shit. And
Yeah.
Then I'm up there singing at the top of my lungs to Mumford & Sons. It could happen to anybody.
It really.
You could take me to an Imagine Dragons concert. I was trying to think of the corniest one to be like a major fan of. Mm-hmm. I would sing along.
For sure.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones.
Just stomping to the beat.
Yeah, I'd be going nuts.
Actually, speaking of concerts, I heard some good news. I talked to 2 people who had gone to a Katy Perry concert recently.
And said she held it down?
Said it was fucking fire, dude. They said, don't believe the fake news. They said the Katy Perry concerts are, he said, what a performance.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, yeah.
Who told you that? Oh, it's
One of my bros.
The beach people.
One of my bros. One of my bros, they saw KP.
I could see how seeing KP live would be a treat.
Said it was charged up. Not
She
for
was
kids.
running around. I saw her running around.
Running around almost naked. Yeah.
I saw all types of stuff. I saw Jennifer Lopez did a very long dance at an award show.
What?
Yeah. I watched it. 7.5 minutes I watched her dance.
She did a 7.5 minute dance?
Shit sucked.
Dude, a lot of the... this could be a media
Shit fucking
narrative, but dude, a lot...
It sucked to watch. I was mad the whole time. But then
Yeah.
I was getting a little more disappointed myself at how much I just hate dancing.
Yeah, like choreographed dancing.
Yeah, I just came off like a real loser.
Why?
It's like when someone's like, I hate music.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and I was just like, I just hate dancing.
Dude, it's kind of a miserable life, honestly. Dance,
Yeah.
like it's a, like my kids go to dance class and it's like, dude, you forget like ballerinas are like evil. Like when they get older, they've been like screamed at since they were a
Yeah,
child.
they've been beaten.
Yeah, they've been, dude. It's like I've been dealing with some aged ballerina types, and it's like not the friendliest bunch, dude.
Yeah.
It's not all like tutus and fucking pilets, dude. They're fucking mean, man. And I'm like sitting there like, damn. I like watch them. I'm like
black
taking
swans.
them. What?
Couple black swans.
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
I'm taking them out of this dance school, dude. It's like I don't like it at all. They're just fucking mean, dude. Like if you fill up your card, you get like it's like 6 little stars. If you get 6 of them, you go in the office and they give you like a present, like a little prize. And dude, we're talking like, you know, fucking Alibaba, some sort of like finger puppet for 2 cents kind of bullshit, temporary tattoos. And Chloe wasn't able to go to that one. It was just Maya. But they both had filled up their cards. And she was like, can I get one for my sister? Her card's full. She couldn't come. She's sick. And the lady's like, 1 toy per card. And just, dude, you're talking like this thing might have been 4 cents.
Jesus.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ.
You should have You should have assaulted her.
I should have dumped the bag and like pick him up.
You should have crawled across the.
Pick him up. Stand on your toes for 25 minutes, and if you move, I'll slap you in the fucking head.
Should have said, "You've gained weight. We're sending you back to fucking Siberia. You've gained too much weight, you slob."
Dude, then when we turn on my TV upstairs, it's like it's like always on a channel. Now the channels, I don't know how TV even works anymore, but it's just they pick one show. There's the Baywatch channel. There's
Yeah,
the
I saw
Dance
this.
Moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on Saved by the Bell channel right now.
We were just watching some Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Zach was dating a girl in a wheelchair. Yeah, he was like,
Living the dream. We've all discussed it.
hey, we can't go to the fucking, what's the guy's Beautiful Things concert?
Yeah, the beautiful.
They don't have the ramp.
Boone.
They don't have the Benson Boone. They don't have
There's
fucking
no
ramp.
fucking steps.
We got to stay in again and watch movies.
We're gonna have to watch Thin Red Line again. You can
And
relate to
do
that. A couple of
blowjobs.
these guys ended up in some chairs.
Turns out we have the same time to BJ's.
We're gonna have to do blowjobs again, and we're gonna have to watch war movies. I'm sorry.
I wish you could walk.
They're gonna build a ramp at the stadium in about 3 years. I sent a letter.
I wish this wasn't the case. I feel like we're trapped in purgatory right now.
Yeah, that's living the dream. So Zach pulled it off. He's dating. I guarantee the wheelchair chick was so hot in the show.
She was a little nerdy looking, but back for a 90s babe. They hit the 90s babe for sure.
What season was it? I hope I'm not going too early on this.
No, it was. I know what you mean, though. It was. You're certainly a pretty girl. I've been watching my channel stuck on Dance Moms, so I put it on, and my kids fucking love it. But it's not like I don't know. It's like I don't know what version of this is. Was Dance Moms like white ladies or black ladies? Because this is only black lady Dance Moms. And it's just them outside.
The algorithm knows your house. I told you I had Lemaire's black ass Netflix, right? No. It's they just have a totally different Netflix than us.
That's crazy.
It's actually crazy because I don't think you watch Do you watch all those shows?
No, my grandmother does.
Oh, that's right. We've discovered this. Yes,
that's the algo goes nuts.
Me and Lemaire's grandmother are battling for Netflix supremacy.
Yeah, dude, the Dance Moms is so funny. It's just literally like ladies standing outside, like of the dance studio, looking into their kids, trying to figure out like which ones are gonna get picked for the audition. It's just them, just in each other's faces, like, you wait till my girl's the best. And she's like, and it's just nonstop.
That's fun.
It's pretty fun. I was watching that this morning. I was watching Little Dance Moms this morning. We're getting ready for
That's
school.
good. What's the one? It's not. It might not be Dance Moms. Is it pageant? What's that one where the girls are in pageants?
I think it's Pageant Moms or something like that. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
There's a really great clip where a fat lady gets told to be quiet. She's in a scooter. One of the other moms is like, "You need to put your phone down and pay attention," and she just instantly throws her scooter into reverse and drives outside and goes straight to a police station to report an assault. it's the funniest video. Just her hitting the fucking. She's like, "You need to be quiet." And she's like. It just hits the reverse.
I saw a video of a guy on a scooter
turn.
menacing the block. He was zoomed up on somebody, choked, like grabbed them by their throat and put them down. And a lady tried to break it up, and he hit the reverse and just banged.
Who the
like,
fuck was he?
bumped
Professor
into-
X? He was,
Dude, he was so nice.
he was dominating people on a scoot.
Dominating. This guy must have been a menace
He
back when he
choked
was
the person
bipedal.
from the scooter.
Swear to God. This guy must have been an absolute menace. When he was bipedal, total menace. Because he like gripped the guy, dragged him down with one hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like fighting a heroin addict, but
That must be nice.
dude, dominating the block.
Just dominating the block. Yeah. If you were like a loser enough to be homeless without heroin,
Exactly.
if you stayed sober and just dominated all the fucking Skeletors, some dude talking to you, you're sitting there, you go, "Come here, fucking get the fuck out of here."
You could toss those guys around.
You could toss them around like crazy.
You really could.
And they probably wouldn't get hurt. It'd be fun.
It'd be nice. Especially, I mean, you could just blame them for whatever. Just be like, I know you fucking
Yeah, and they
took
probably
the money
did.
that I spent
They
at the bar.
probably did.
True.
They definitely stole everything you have.
They are like little kids. If you're like, hey, come here, they're like going through 20 different things. Like, fuck,
I'm busted. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You
so
go, what'd you fucking say to me? Come here.
Yeah, he was getting it in. He was, and dude, backing over the lady was
And then he ran over a woman.
just right into her.
Where was this?
I don't know. It was just on the internet. It was
Oh, I thought you saw it in Austin. I was like, hell yeah, this is
fucking
great.
Wish. I saw a homeless guy with a fucking sword cane in Austin recently. That was freaking me out.
I think I've seen that guy.
Really?
Is he by the mothership?
He was close. He was by like the Black Rabbit.
Okay.
And he had like I was just like carrying a box of stuff and heard a lady like, don't poke anyone with that. And I was like, I looked over and this guy had like, dude, the blade was like that long. And I was like, Jesus freaking Christ.
Damn, it's a cool homeless.
I'm still waiting for the day. Like they 4 of them test me and they're like, we're like every time I pass them, I'm like, today could be the day.
They're gonna test you.
I'm gonna
Eventually.
test my survival skills.
Yeah.
That must have been crazy back in the day when you've like been through like 4 or 5 life or death battles. The swag would be crazy. I was like thinking about that the other day. I was like, dude, my swag would just be different.
If you had survived several beatings,
Like several fights to the death. Swag would be nuts, dude. I told you I was reading about the Mayans recently.
yeah, I like that.
Dude, they used to build temples in the ocean. So it would be like a stone's throw away. Like they would say that's how far. Their units of measurement, they would measure the depth of holes by I forget the word, but it was like the average height of a man. They'd be
Okay.
like, it's 7 Alatos deep, and they would just be like, it's like 6 guys deep.
Yeah. That's good.
It was really nice. But yeah, they would build these like temples out like, 10 feet out in the ocean out of limestone. I don't know how the fuck they did this. And then
They were
would
wasting a lot of time.
I think they really were.
They should have been focused on other things
They could have figured some other stuff out.
instead of temples in the ocean.
Well, they
were to really focus.
They were just like cutting people's heads off and letting the blood drip down the steps. They would like have like a cool statue of a snake and be like, this thing's, it would be like a snake eating a lion. Like, we got to get some blood on
We're
this
gonna
thing.
have to cut some people's heads off.
We got to cut some people's heads off.
Who's that village next door that we hate?
Dude, yeah.
Let's sacrifice those fuckers. They'll never join up with anybody that shows up. They'll never finally join up with
I didn't know
outside
there was
force.
like 3 or 4 unsuccessful expeditions before Cortez. Like a couple dudes rolled up and got fucking smoked by the Mayans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they'd roll up like 40 deep and be like, come here, guys. And like these dudes would just go bonkers. And they're like, we had the weaponry. We thought they were like, we could get them, but they would just, we were firing shit off our boats at them. And they were like, we don't, they just kept sending guys. And then it would take your boy and they would fatten him up. So the dudes who were in POW
what are
getting
these,
POV
girlfriends?
camps, yeah, I know.
What are these girlfriends?
They would capture you and you would just be getting fed nonstop. And then you'd slowly be like, shit, they would eat one of your boys. And you go, oh no, dude. I thought they were treating me like a king over here. They would just like have dudes they captured and be like, he's looking pretty good. He's getting pretty good.
These guys, no offense to any Mayans listening, but these guys deserved what they had coming. Yeah, I didn't know the Spanish got crushed a couple times.
It was like they would launch these like expeditions and just end up on the shore and it would just be cannibals fucking freaking out at you. As soon as you rolled up, they'd be blowing darts, fucking throwing shit at you.
But that's
It was like they were like more explorer types. They would hang out, roll up, and be like, "Oh, this is sick." And then
because a small amount took down everybody.
Oh yeah, Cortez apparently. I don't know if there was multiple Cortezes, but this was his name was Cortez. I forget his first name, but like after like 2 or 3 dudes rolled up and got kind of what for, he was like, "Fuck this," and brought like 11 ships and 500 dudes. And then he showed up, and they just thought like it wasn't even just about like his beard. I forget what he rolled up and he took the whole village. He took everything and then he found a guy's, it was like a nobleman's wife, one of the Lord's wives. And he was like, they plundered everything and he was like, go back and tell them like, we're going to give you back all your stuff. And the villagers all came back and the Spaniards were like, here's all your shit. We're not trying to fuck with you. We're just trying to we're trying to chill with you guys. And they were like, fuck, this dude rules. And I think eventually he fucking crushed all of them.
Yeah, I forget. It's the beginning of Guns, Germs, and Steel, which is pretty funny. It's like that. They just rolled in on horses and shit, and they just opened fire.
Yeah.
Everybody started spazzing.
Yeah,
they immediately captured the king.
Yeah, well, that was like, when they told
It
him,
might have
like,
been the Aztecs.
it was one of them where they brought him in. It was just him and like 6 dudes in the king's like inner sanctum. They were like, dude, you guys are so cool. Your beards are so fucking sick. And then they're like, yeah, cool, man.
yeah, that's awesome. You want to see our swords?
The one Cortez I heard, he like was kind of chilling with them and, getting down. Eventually, they gave him a Mayan bride. And he like, that was like his lady. He started like sailing with her and she would like, I don't know if it was the Cortez the killer or just another Cortez. But yeah, the flag was sick, dude. It was just the cross. They'd be like, all who worship this symbol, and have faith in it, and we will conquer. They would just fly in, They actually Cortez was a big missionary. He would go in their temples and just knock their statues down and be like, "You guys gotta praise the Virgin Mary." And apparently, a lot of them were like, "For sure." And when they would go, other Spaniards would pass by some of the villages on boats. They would just go, "Maria, Maria."
Nice.
They loved Mary, dude.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to kind of believe them. You know what I mean? If you spent your whole life watching everybody get their head cut off and you're throwing rocks in the ocean to try to build a temple,
Yeah.
somebody shows up on a fucking spaceship.
Someone shows up on a giant, 11 giant boats, and they ride horses off the boat onto the beach. You're just like, bro.
Yeah, I'm with them. I trust them.
What's your story? And they're like, no, dude, and they were just like, that's so fucking sick. Because their guy, Quetzalcoatl, was like that was like their big dude. Dude, you know what his name was originally? Cuchulainn.
Ooh.
Just like the Irish mythological guy. Cuchulainn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, kind of nuts. Remember that lady I tried to book for the podcast who was like
Yes.
an ancient alien specialist? She wrote a whole book about how the Mayans were Irish. And
We was Mayans.
we was Mayans too. We was
Yes. I knew we was Mayans.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading that book. It's pretty tight. It was written by this guy Diego Landa, who was just a missionary who was documenting like just kind of how they got down, and they just kind of like studied outer space really hard, and then they just like cut people's heads off and just chilled. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But yeah, they were.
I wish I knew more about it. I never really got into the Aztecs or the Mayans. The Incas, I was big for a little. I like the Incas.
I never know where the fuck they live. The Mayans were the Yucatan.
The Incas are like Peru.
Okay, so they're in Peru.
The Andes Mountains.
And where were the Aztecs? They were in Mexico.
The
right?
Aztecs were Mexico as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they do have stuff like
And I think the Mayans and Aztecs didn't really overlap.
but apparently there were Mexicans that weren't Mayans that would come down. They would battle the Mayans a lot too. They were battling the lads like way back when.
Who knows?
But yeah, it's pretty cool. The Spaniards would come down and like get in a fight, and they like would name the places. The one bay is just called like the Malo Pilar, which just means the bad fight. It was really sick.
They were city states.
Sometimes.
I see. The Mayans were independent city states.
Yeah,
It wasn't like one empire.
No, they weren't like a group of people. They wasn't like they were just kind of a bunch of different.
They flourished until 900 AD, so like 500 years before the Spanish got there.
Yeah, but then I think they just became
They were
like
probably just chilling.
they're just chillers. They had one central town. They all like joined in allegedly after fucking Quetzalcoatl like showed them how to get down, and they all like hung out. But they would always be three brothers who were chill, and then like they would just turn evil and kill each other every time. Three brothers. They'd start a podcast. Turn on each other.
Hey,
It would just be three dudes being like, yeah, we're in charge of all this. And then one day one would be like, I want 75 fucking wives.
it's usually how it goes. Yeah, Hernan Cortez.
Yeah. Dude was the bro. I didn't get to the part where it was written by the Spaniards. So the guy was like, just like, yeah, dude, he was pretty chill. Everyone liked him. I don't know what else happened. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a guy there was like two kind of like bishop type dudes. And one guy was like, we have to torture these guys because they keep worshiping snakes and cutting people's heads off. So we got to torture them to like, it's the only way these guys, and the guy's like, we can't torture them. And then one dude, he's like, he came to convince the guy, like, we shouldn't be doing this. And the guy's like, no, watch this. And just like torture the guy in front of him. He's like, it works. We're like, fuck it. He's like pulling a dude's teeth out of his head. Like, see,
he doesn't like it.
now he'll do whatever I want.
He doesn't like it at all. Now he's really afraid of us.
I was trying to think about like the different races of human beings and which one are like air, water, earth, fire. I like thought about this the other day. I was at the beach. I was just high at the beach, and I was like, "Damn, dude!" I kind of figured it out. It's like white people are water people. I believe Asians are air, and then you go down to
You
like
saying black people are mud?
no, Latinos are fire for sure. That was the kind of the back. It's Earth. Earth, dude, there's nothing wrong with Earth.
No, there's nothing wrong at all.
My
with it.
thing was, but then someone gets
sick to control the sea, dude.
someone gets left out though. I was like, I thought I had it mapped out. I'm like, wait a second, because then you have
Indians are definitely Earth.
They could be fire, dude. Indians are Earth for sure. Indians are. I had that because I was like, yeah, because then I forgot about Latinos. I'm like, okay, they're fire for sure. But then it's like Earth. But I was going, what about my African brothers? What would they be? Because then I'm like, I was like, maybe the ether. I could throw in the fifth. It could be the ether. What do you guys think?
I think
element
Earth.
wise?
I think Earth.
But then what about Indian guys? Someone's getting left out. Then what are Indian guys?
They're with Asians. They can be. They
Air.
combine.
True. Air, earth, air.
They can be farts. All right.
Just try to keep it respectful, dude.
Who's farts then? What about Arabs? You're forgetting Arabs.
That's like that's Indian guys. That's Indian guys.
You're saying Indians and Arabs are farts. That's your words.
I was really hoping to keep this respectful.
How do you think it was going to go, dude? You want to break down races?
I was in my bathroom brushing my teeth. I was like, yeah, this could actually go really wrong.
I'll share this one. Do you guys have any? Would you like to help us here? Would any African American fellas want to
Sure,
get
I'd like
involved?
to create space for
I
different
don't have
voices.
We'd like
anything
to-
to say.
I just know definitely not water. I kind of thought fire. Why aren't we fire?
Dude,
Like,
we were more fire than Latinos, bro. Come on.
yeah.
No way. How are you guys fire?
Leave it.
You guys aren't fire. You guys are Earth.
Latino heat.
Yeah, it's Latino heat.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. Look, I don't want to speak for you guys. I like to elevate your voices in the matter. But
Yeah, we do want to hold space for black podcasters.
Thank you.
But yeah, Earth, dude. You guys got to claim Earth. Earth's probably the best one.
I think we're plasma.
Plasma.
Plasma, the fifth element.
The fifth
ether. I was giving you guys ether. I was like, ether is the best. Indian guys are Earth for sure.
I can't believe you're pleading the fifth on this.
The fifth element.
He's claiming. No, Earth's good for you guys.
Yeah, no, they're all elements.
Why
Elements.
is Earth good?
Because I don't know. Everybody claims the first humans were from Africa. It just came,
True.
Earth's nice. I like that.
And it's one of those things where like Asians are definitely air. Let's do process of elimination.
Can I
They
say
run
black,
on the trees. They're airbenders.
what about black people are avatars then? We fucking get all four, I think. If we're from Africa.
You get all four
We
water.
get all four. Yeah.
And no offense.
Just spraying water out of your hands like, oh shit.
Air.
Dude, you ever see those like Jamaican guys jump off the barge into the water? Like it's in the
Yeah,
name.
it's between you guys and
I
Asians.
think air,
You
you guys are confusing air with just jumping. We're talking about air supremacy that
I
the
don't want-
honkies have achieved.
Do you want Chinese air? That stuff's bad.
Don't turn this on me.
forget I even brought this up, guys. I'm sorry. Let's just drop
Let's just
it, all right?
fucking drop it, dude.
You guys can't be mature
you guys
about
can't
this.
be mature enough to have Earth. Earth's the best. If we would have said white people are Earth, you would have been like, no, we're Earth. For sure.
Yeah, all the elements are, none of them are more essential than the others. It's,
Don't make us take Earth. We can take it all.
That's the reason I'm not saying
We
we
control
had it.
water. We can take everything.
I know if we said we had Earth, you guys would come and take it. That's why I was being quiet about it.
fine, we'll give you guys air, white people the avatars.
Fine, white people are the avatars. Never even thought of that. That's a good answer. You're right. We definitely are avatar.
I just wanted to wait to hear what black people said. Like, no, that's ours. That's
Yeah,
ours.
actually, that's ours.
That's a good idea, but we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that idea. It's really cool.
Can't believe you said Indians and Arabs were farts. That's fucking wrong, dude.
I didn't think about the gas element. That could be gas.
Yes.
Dude. Oh, dude. I want to switch of gears.
Changing gears here.
I wanted to tell you, dude. I went to. I think I told you this yesterday, but I was at Port Aransas, Texas, the beach.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it is on at first glance the sickest setup. You ever been to a 4x4 beach? Cars pull up.
Oh no, I don't know if I have.
Dude, this was for real. It was insane, man. It was like fucking.
Only during COVID-19.
Where were you?
I was in Hilton Head, but it's not typically. You're not allowed to do that
Not allowed to do
typically,
that.
but it was COVID, dude. There were
Dude,
no rules.
the beach was a road. Like that upper portion of the beach
yes.
was like a full.
Outer Banks has that.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Dude, it was kind of sick. Just like you just bop around on golf carts, faded on a golf cart, blasting. You had the music from your phone.
That's water stuff.
The speaker, true, for
Now
sure.
you're talking water.
For sure. Also, dude, it was the Texas beach. Everyone pulls up and like sets up like pretty sick setups, like a truck. It's like a tailgate, barbecues, Trump flags everywhere. Got me thinking. It's like nobody parties under the Biden banner. People party under the Trump flag. I've never seen someone just get down under a Biden flag.
Oh, that would suck so bad. Holy shit. That would be so. I mean, it'd be really funny.
Just turkey
You should do
burgers.
it at that beach. Do it at that beach. See how long before you get your fucking ass beat, dude.
Just like turkey burgers and fucking impossible.
Just blasting Kendrick's new album. They not like us. They not like us.
Never seen it. You never seen somebody flying a Biden banner and just partying.
Get a nice Kamal flag too. That's a party.
That would be tight.
A Harris Walls flag. Just getting wrecked.
Just having so much blasting NPR and be like, that's actually very important.
I never thought of it like
I
that.
didn't think about that. Just kissing a guy.
Yeah, it wasn't a very inviting party flag. The Biden.
No.
The
Couldn't have any
Biden-
fun.
Yes, it wasn't very fun.
Was not fun. You couldn't blast Kid Rock's summer anthem. And whiskey out the bottle. Turn this off.
It's tough.
He shot the Bud Light. Turn this off.
Hey, turn that off right now.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I want to see somebody do it. I want everyone to have fun. But it turns out the Trump flags are it's kind of corner of
They
the party.
are kind of a beacon for a good party.
Kind of, dude. Yeah, you have a good time. It was kind of it was making me sad. But it's at nighttime. It is funny. It was my friend was pointing it out. It's like it is Fury Road. You go on the beach at nighttime and it's just kids hanging off golf carts like war boys. Like, it was fun. But dude,
Were there some fires going at night?
yep, you had a beach fire,
pretty
dude. They would
sick.
come out. The thing was called Cinnamon Shores. So like you go to Port Aransas and it's like the town, by the way, bleak. I went to a grocery store like 10 minutes away to grab some supplies for last night. Dude, I'm not exaggerating this at all. There was an older lady cashier, and she was just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Normal stuff.
Yeah.
She just sighs, and she was like, not good. I'm like, okay.
Good for her.
Dude, it was not. It was actually refreshing, and I was like, "Oh, dude!" And then she took it even further. She was like, "Yeah, I don't like this job at all." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Fair enough." And I was like, "You know what? Let me just shut up. It's probably annoying. It's a 50th." Because she was like, "It's just the same thing. Just people come and over and over." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Let me shut up. I'm probably the 50th guy to ask you how your day is." She's like, "Yeah, I just remember my my life used to have meaning." I was like, "Okay."
Wow, she said all this?
Yeah, dude. And then she was like, I used to be an assistant librarian in Samoa. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, yeah, then a flood took the place out. Really bad flood, killed a lot of children. And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. She goes, there were families of children that died. She says, luckily, and this like made the other person in the line next to me turn around. She goes, luckily it wasn't on the tourist side. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Damn, she had a little Cortez in her.
Yeah, dude.
Luckily, it didn't get the pale faces.
Dude, I think she was kind of faded, dude. There was a display of buzz balls next to her. I'm like, she must be crushing these buzz balls.
I would too.
Dude, yeah, I
Bro,
would.
if you're sitting there going, you know what, I don't have any meaning in my life. I'm a cashier here. I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
What's that, a buzzball?
Is that a ball? I'm gonna take it down.
Who's going to notice?
Was that a butterscotch buzz ball?
That sounds like fucking hell.
She kept going. She was like, yeah, man. She was like, could you imagine funerals are sad, but imagine a funeral for multiple children at the same time. I'm like, Jesus Christ. She's like, and you got to put the bodies up high because if you put them down low, they just wash away. I'm like, okay. Dude, it was a 10-minute exchange. She's like, yeah, my ex-husband, we met out there. He's a drunk. All the guys in Samoa, by the time they're 60, they're drunks. They have nothing to do. They're just drunks, probably drunks before that. She was like, and she just broke down her ex-husband. She's like, smart guy, no common sense. He's probably drunk right now. And I'm like looking at her like, you're probably drunk right now, lady. But went on for 10. And then I finally, like, I got the last thing bagged up and I was like, all right, have a good one. And then she just smiled. Such a big smile. And I was like, okay, thank you.
She goes, so how are you doing?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up with you?
It's all right.
Well, shit's going well. Just signed a Spotify deal. It's pretty easy. I just do podcasts.
It's pretty good. I actually haven't beat off in like 7 days. I'm getting raging boners every morning. Should have fired back.
That's good.
Dude, I've been fucking. I don't know what happened. I've turned a corner. We'll see if I can keep it. But I'm just, bro. I'm just like I'm not even trying to have sex. I'm not fapping. I'm just gonna be really. I've tried this so many times, but I think I've turned the corner. Where I've been getting charged up. That like when I'm like. You don't. I mean, obviously, you know, and you have to come really bad. I've just been like reveling in that feeling, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just gonna charge myself up as much as I can.
Every once in a while, when I'm hungover, I get the ultimate.
Yes.
You need to come right now.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I drove home kind of like that, and I was not lying.
It happens on a drive sometimes.
Dude, I was rock hard.
You gotta rock hard for an entire drive. Yeah.
Dude, it was a 3-hour, 45-minute drive. No cap. I think I might have been hard for 2.5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Just nonstop. It was like I was driving and Brittany would like put her hand on my thigh and I was for real going like I was trying to shift it. I was in a state, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it up and just see if I can get charged up off the life energy. Cause it's a huge difference, man. When you're ramped like that, if you can like just power through it, you have energy. All these people say they're tired. It's like, bro.
Don't jack off.
Yeah, for real. I want to try to like not do it for a month and then get my T checked and just see what my levels are. So I would imagine they'd be fucking high. If you held in your goop. I mean, I'm like a broken record on this, but I for real, I might have turned the corner.
I think it's a good thing. You're very interested in the goop and goop retention.
I am. Well, it's like
you got goop on the brain.
I got goop on the brain. It's goop retention, goop release. I like it all.
Everything goop.
All things goop.
I'm here to discuss goop.
So yeah, that's been a welcome to, and I keep taking the maca. I'm just feeding the beast.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been waking up.
I got a feeling these boys have not retained any goop.
These guys, they don't look.
Lemaire was still jacking off.
Lemaire had a blanket over himself when I came in.
Oh man,
goopless.
You were in this room for 5 minutes before you laid down with a blanket.
Goopless, dude.
I'm tired.
No goop.
Yeah, that's a goopless man. There's no goop in the system. You probably got rid of your goop this morning, didn't you?
No.
You lie like a rug.
What is this morning count as 3 a.m?
Oh, you got your fucking goop out at 3?
Yeah, dude.
Did you? I heard you had a
Do you
little
have
bit
a
of
partner here?
It wasn't. No.
You had a hot date.
It wasn't a date.
There's no partners.
Huh?
No, you individually gooped at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's a late night goop sesh.
It was a drunk
Witching
goop.
hour.
It was a drunk goop?
Yeah.
Some of the nastiest goops possible.
For sure.
A drunk goop is fucking weird.
Just throw your phone in a fire afterwards.
Yeah, a drunk goop. That's no good.
I always store my phone. There's like a pile of clothes. I always store my phone on a pile of clothes and I'm done.
Get this thing on.
Be gone.
Yeah.
Has anyone gotten like freaky with AI?
What do you mean?
Just been like, find me the freakiest vids, or like, you could get. No one's ever gotten freaky with it. I don't think.
I never even considered asking AI for a pern.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
never asked AI one thing. I've never used it once.
Good
Never.
dude.
I don't even know what Chat GBT is. I've never looked at it,
Dude, I was the
never-
same way like 3 weeks ago, and I've started using it.
Yeah.
It's like a very it's like Google on steroids.
Oh, I guess I do with Google because now that just automatically
Yeah.
comes up. But whatever, fucking. I don't know. I'm not worried about AI, dude. I'm holding it down.
I'm not at all, dude. I don't know why everyone's spazzing out about it. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I don't like the thing is, if you have a job where you're like doing admin work, toast. You're a toast.
Good.
I mean,
If I was doing admin work, I'd be like, release me from this.
I know, true. My life.
I'd rather be
my
a
life had
cashier
me.
next to fucking
At least you get to talk to people.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to figure it out because it will erase.
Man.
What?
I was gonna say they're gonna make cashiers automated, but that's where the Earth people are really helping. We can't automate the cashiers.
No, you know what they do now with the automated cashiers? They wait until you're just on camera, and they wait until you get up to like $500 of theft, and they just come to your house. So you can have a field day and eventually you get a knock on the door and they're like, yo, bro. They wait till it gets to whatever the limit is for like larceny. And then you just get a knock on the door.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how they get you now.
But they are like they're fighting against the AI.
I fought
If you guys want to automate this, yeah, you've
I've waged war against them. And dude, I'm telling you, I knew. I was like, they just came out. They budget for billions of loss. Even like any store does. There's like the loss prevention is like, they're like, we're going to lose at least $1 billion this year. Like in Walmart, they know they're like, we're losing whatever it is, 100 million or whatever. So I was like, bro, these are just rolling out. And I went ham. And then eventually I was like, all right, I'm done. Yeah. I quit. I was like, this is ridiculous.
You got out of the game.
You know how crazy it is to steal like rotisserie chickens when your Patreon's popping? It felt bad. Dude. I was like, I can't anymore. This is a crime. This is a crime, dude. We're like number 3 on Patreon. I'm like,
I was reaping the benefits. I was reaping the benefits.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be back home. I was your little fucking. You were feeding me, dude. I would lay back home. You'd go, I stole this rotisserie.
I put these vitamins in a box at Whole Foods and pretended it was scrambled eggs. They were $2. Yeah, that was a lady got caught doing my method, which was you take a price tag off of a smaller priced item, hold it under like I would get a whole like sheet cover for like $200, scan like a Walmart T-shirt over it. So on camera, I'm scanning this thing, but it would come up as like $7. But yeah, I stopped. I retired my jersey.
That's good.
I was like, I mean, dude, the meat, I would get fucking like 10 pounds of meat. Just not ring up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that meat.
You just bag it all up.
We need it.
Oh man, you really can go
Lemaire
nuts.
had 1 pound of meat last night.
He was tenderizing last night.
That's disgusting, Lemaire.
3 o'clock goop, man, and then you're laying on the
3 o'clock
couch.
goop session. Then you come in here and lay on my. I know you didn't. I'm certain you didn't shower.
I showered.
My
I showered
fucking
this
dick,
morning.
you showered.
I showered. I showered. this
Dribbling on the couch.
Ew. Goop man, the big goop.
You guys have any goop in you, or what's your guys' deal?
Yeah, I gooped last night.
Jesus Christ,
The
man.
whole squad's just dropping goops.
I also gooped.
Goopless.
I wasn't gonna fall asleep early enough without gooping.
Did you have to scurry away to goop?
I had to put my dog in his kennel, throw a blanket over him. He can't see me. It'll devastate me.
Where'd you catch the goop sesh?
Living room.
Yo,
Had
bro.
that's all I got. Living room, bedroom.
Bathroom, bro. Bathroom.
She'll hear the door. I was telling Lemaire this the other day.
You wanted to goop without making love. You didn't want to make any love.
It's that time of the month.
All
when
right,
you can't-
all right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I just
disgusting.
entered
Yeah, I
that.
know,
I just
bro.
entered that period right now.
I had to goop.
God damn. Yeah, she's a witch.
Yeah, I just entered into that right now. We'll see.
I think I'm about to.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
They're all.
Based on recent attitudes.
Yeah.
The forecast got a little cloudy. Said
Dude.
storm's coming.
What? There has to be a thing. Actually, some women go on SSRIs during their periods. They like diagnose a mental condition that's like menstrual induced depression or whatever it is. Menstrual induced fucking mean as hell. Fucking
Mean as hell, dude.
Yeah. And some women now take Paxil and shit while on their periods. But, that sucks.
That's a good move. I might start.
Yeah, be like,
Toss it in.
I'm worried about you.
I made you some tea. 8 Xanax. She's gonna sleep for a week.
They should be able to go like into like a mini coma for like a week. That's fucking bullshit.
They kind of do.
It's true.
They really do. They hibernate for like 3 days.
True. Just some movie on Netflix like these beautiful things that
I will say this
shut the door.
in defense of old Benson Boone.
Yeah.
I was trying to hate the boy.
What
Then I
about?
watched his American Idol.
Killed
So
it.
That's kind of nice.
He crushed it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just don't like the I don't like the outfits very much. They're not for me.
What's going on?
Just a giant honker and a fucking fucking bell bottoms onesie. It's fucking does a flip off a piano and goes. Nah.
Yeah,
It's just not for me.
I
That's
think
all.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I mean, dude, when you enter into girl, if you become like a female entertainer, it's like time's up. You gotta dress, kind of, like a gay guy. Because if you just like try to be a female entertainer and you just wore like cool normal shit like we wear, like fucking alpha
Cool normal
stuff,
shit, alpha stuff.
yeah, like alpha shit, like for some reason they're
Polo, shorts, not a big deal.
just something cash and light, like nothing crazy, but it's definitely like pretty.
Something totally cash. Lets everyone in the room know I don't care.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care that you guys are dressing up.
Yeah.
I dress like this.
Yeah, like you guys are so worried about
Yeah.
gooping. I'm not like if you don't even worry about gooping, you don't have to wear anything, dude.
If you don't worry about gooping, the goop comes to you. Girls see you, they go, that guy's dressed like a fucking dumbass. I'm going to get his goop out of him.
Oh, dude, also
I only get goop from guys that dress like fifth graders. It works.
Dude, on the drive from Austin down to Port Aransas, you just kind of cut through these small Texas towns, and in there'd be a town of like, when you come through and you're like, how, like this is crazy, like how do you even exist here? It could be a town of like 4 people. DQs
DQs
bro, it's like Spice. It's on Arrakis. Like whoever controls the fucking blizzard,
DQs, yeah.
whoever controls the blizzard controls the whole town.
So hot down there, bro.
I know.
You get a nice blizzard.
And dude, every town, it's like there's just like nothing DQ sticking up, and you're like, fuck, bro.
It's funny you noticed that. I noticed that when I was down in Arizona.
Did you?
Every single small town, DQ.
Yeah, man. It's like it's the
Taco Bell's too, and
usually, yeah.
Del Tacos. But yeah, DQ for sure.
Might have to get into the DQ small town game. Just lording over small towns with the DQ.
We had one in Mechanicsburg that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking.
Yeah.
Every kid's sports game is
Shit rocked.
straight to DQ.
Yeah.
They they do the hot food too. The little chili
The
dogs.
mayor's got something to say about the DQ.
I was gonna say Matt would be a great ice cream man.
I did work at an ice cream place before.
Yeah.
My hygiene wasn't good. I would be in the back just like, oh, bro. I'd be like itching my butt in the back. Like they'd be like, get out there and make some cones. I'd be like, all right. I used to walk by like the gallons, open the thing, and just scoop it with my hands and eat the ice cream. It was so gross.
Matt, I worked in an ice cream factory, and my hygiene wasn't great either. I would fucking sleep on the floor in the locker room, then wake up and stick my hand straight in the ice cream.
How could you not?
Yeah. If you ate Hershey's ice cream in 2010,
Yeah, I was at Brewster's.
Brewster's fucking rules. That's
Brewster's
a good place.
does rule.
Yeah.
Brewster's. It was a sick job, man. But whatever. I'll be honest. I was
Come to think of it, the
stealing money
hygiene
from the
was
register.
hygiene was low in the factory.
Yeah.
It was poor hygiene.
Yeah, dude. It's not the best. Yeah, I remember like for real coming out of the bathroom from taking a dump and like handling a cone, and the manager would be like, "Did you wash your hands in the bathroom?" I'd be like,
Yes,
"Yeah."
dude. There's a sign, of course.
Yeah. I'll be like,
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
just scratched my balls afterwards. I was like, yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Love seeing that sign at a place I don't work at. Man,
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah.
It sucks for the
It
employees.
sucks for those guys.
I can go straight back out to the public with a dump on my hands. Straight back to the beer pong table.
I don't think like as a child, I know for a fact I never washed my hands after dumping.
Yeah, even
Never.
Sadly, even as an adult, it's like if I wash my hands after I take a piss, I'm like,
Yeah, that's
really turned a corner. Am I a doctor?
Nate used to not wipe his butt.
what?
Ew,
Why?
you might be fart.
Fart.
You're not Earth, dude.
I saw it coming. I was like 5 or 6. It was I didn't have time. I had to get back. I had to get back to my Power Rangers and my Beast Wars.
So you would just not wipe your ass?
I would just get right up. I learned my lesson quickly. It only takes a short amount of not wipes until your underwear are devastated, and
Holy shit! You must have had full dumps in there. You must have had insane dumps.
Did somebody step in on this, or you just naturally were
I
like,
think I think my mom might have said something because at that age I was still wearing straight tighty whities.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they
she was getting the laundry was fucking chaos.
yeah. She would hit me with the "Are you white?" But I'd be like, "Yes."
Shit.
I just wouldn't.
Yes.
I went like a full like maybe a year.
damn.
Yeah, maybe. I don't.
It must have
know.
been free though. That must have been nice, just like popping up, being like suckers.
I was still like, I learned I was doing it myself. That's big once you start doing that.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll be honest, as an adult, I've tried it a couple times. I'm like, you're wiping, you're like, man, this is really getting me nowhere.
Oh
How
yeah,
about-
I
let
mean,
me
you
see
can,
my
you can hit a
body.
fucking give up. Yeah. You can definitely look. That happens to everybody. I've wiped 7 times.
It's just,
I gotta go about my day. I can't sit here wiping my ass for 20 fucking minutes. The give up never works. You end up going back to the bathroom.
or you just forget. Like I'll be like before bed, I'll be like moving. I'm like, what the fuck? The hell's going
Goddamn,
on?
my ass is itchy as
Literally
hell.
last night, I was walking by
Last
and
night?
I took a nice dump during the day, and I thought it was fine enough. I was like, all right, I'm good to go. I like was about to get ready for bed, and I was like, something's not right. And I took a piss, and I like just like
It's a father's intuition.
Yeah, I was like, let me just get one little ass wipe before bed, dude. You would have thought, you would have thought I just shat. I was like, oh no. I heard Brittany coming up the steps. I was like, real quick,
Out
wipe
about this.
When she catches me just wiping my ass at nighttime, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. All right, I'm getting ready for bed. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm jerking off in here. Getting my goop out. But yeah, I've unfortunately, I had a 5-year-old's ass last night before bedtime. I thought I was like, I didn't even thought I'd give up. I was like, thought I was good to go. Thought I was Gucci. Turns out not the case.
No, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
I hit a give up the other day that's straight to the shower.
That's the move.
That is the move, man.
This isn't working.
Yeah, straight to the shower.
Yeah.
I walked past my whole family. I was in like the downstairs bathroom. Brittany's like, are you done pooping? I was like, taking it to the shower. This was a disaster. Like, Jesus Christ.
This was a disaster. This was a complete disaster. I've got to wash my ass.
I gotta power wash my asshole. What are we having for breakfast?
Prepare breakfast. I'll be done washing my ass in a minute.
Next time she catches me wiping my ass at nighttime, I'm just gonna turn her and go, these beautiful things that I like. Do a backflip off the toilet and land on my back.
You got to hear the other guy. I forget the way it. It's like, you'll be married in the suburbs with the American
Who's that?
dream.
There's another sexy crooner right now.
It's a white guy on Instagram. They call it Kylecore, this type of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those,
It's Kylecore.
all you need is one good girl hit, man.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
He's kind of getting clowned though. Everyone's saying this is not it.
What do you mean?
It's just super corny. It's. Yeah, if Shane, I'll look for it.
I heard this song.
Fuck. He seems old to be that whimsical and gay.
Yeah, I mean, how old
that boy
He's
is.
probably late 20s, I would say. That's when you're just getting old enough to become, honestly, even gayer.
True, some guys do double down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he knows like one person who had a kid, and he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And you'll be in California, and I'll be dancing. You'll be fucking going to the grocery store, you stupid bitch. And I'll be singing and gooping everywhere.
He might have gooped that night though. There were some people. There were some people filming that looked like they were ready for some goop.
Women love nothing more than a guy with an acoustic guitar and be like, it's so hard for you.
And I'll be gooping out in California. I'm telling you, you guys see Machine Gun Kelly put out the Goop anthem of the summer too.
What was the Goop anthem he put out?
He put out a full-on fucking Goop sesh for the broads.
What was it? It was a
show you,
Screamo
dude.
Goop sesh?
You'll.
Or is it more pop punk?
It's pop. It's just pop. Yeah, he put out a nice Goop sesh. For
That guy
everybody.
is like the perfect celebrity though. Just like he'll like wear, one of those guys will just wear like Frankenstein boots. Oh, he's like going full Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's ready to goop.
Backstreet's back.
All right.
Backstreet's fucking back.
Yeah.
That's-
Timestamp that. We're not allowed to play cool Goop music.
I think we play. If we're talking about it, it's common license or whatever or something. Allegedly, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Nah, he
he's
put out a
bringing-
Goop anthem. It's him and the California dancing in California guy. They're battling for the Goop shot of the summer.
True. What about fucking the dude at the piano backflipper?
He's got some Goop stuff coming.
He's got to get this Goop.
He's got a
up,
couple
man.
Goop songs.
He needs a Goop. He needs to release a song so he can.
I think he's got some new Goop shit coming.
Yeah, I wonder who's battling for the song of the summer. Kanye threw down the gauntlet.
Kanye's still leading. I'd say. I guess Nokia from Drake is
Really?
hanging on. He gooped too early with that though.
Yeah, he should have saved it
He
for
should
the
have
summer.
saved that for the summer.
It's not too late for him to release a summer anthem. There's no great summer anthem right now besides. I mean, what did we have last year? Last year we had some fucking banger. We had that guy, the guy, the Black Cowboy.
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
That was a good one.
He fucking. Oh, really? Was that the summertime?
That was the song of the year.
Yeah, but you can't part. That wasn't like.
This is you are just Whoopi from You're the View. You're the View, bro. You
fucking-
love the
he's
liberal
goopy,
anthem,
dude.
You love the liberal anthem.
He's goopy.
You love when
Whoopi
Kamala
Goldberg.
danced to it.
It was the
Whoopi
number one song.
Whoopi Goopberg.
Dude, you couldn't turn on anything without hearing "Not Like Us" last year.
For sure.
That was
Yeah.
summer. So that was some. Was that the summer anthem though?
It's not really a summer anthem.
It's not.
In any way.
I don't know, dude. As soon as you hit the
I
certified
think
lover
that
boy,
song is what made Gingers black.
It actually might be.
Hold on a second. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that could have been summer anthem. Maybe.
That was definitely the most played. That was
Yeah,
nonstop.
for sure, for faux show. But again, like, dude, I'm thinking Kid Rock summer anthem. That was a
Yeah.
real summer. That's like party time. I guess you can. I don't know.
Nobody partied to that song other than for real the DNC.
Yeah, exactly. we're in need of a fucking summer banger. Shabuzi, was that last year or like 2 years ago? Yeah, that was the summer anthem, dude. Let's all get
Yeah.
real. Let's have a reality check here.
It's time for a reality check.
Can we please get back down to fucking earth right now?
It's time to get down to earth.
That
What do
was the
what
summer
that?
anthem.
You found a summer anthem?
Well, let's say, what are they?
There was. I just typed it in.
What about
I Had
Espresso?
Some Help by Morgan Wallen.
Had
and
Some
Post
Help was a big
Malone.
one. Oh yeah, that was a
Hot
huge
to
one.
Go, Chapel Roan was a big one.
That was last summer. These are all great summer anthems.
$1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond.
Yeah, that
a
was
big
that was one you couldn't escape either.
Shabooze.
Yeah.
Oh, and I found out the guy who sings that song in the backyard is Brendan Abernathy, an indie musician.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I've been Googling.
Good luck,
over
Brandon.
here. Yeah. Okay.
He seemed like he seemed to be a good sport about it. He made a funny video with that Kyle Gordon guy about it.
Yeah.
But people
Yeah.
roasting him.
Yeah,
People
he
are
seemed
flaming
funny
him
about
pretty
it.
hard.
Seems to be the price you pay, man. If you want to get a big following on Instagram, you have to deal with like people fucking hating on you.
Yeah,
True.
Like hard.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of the price you pay. You know?
It's good to check the comments before you do a press run for tires.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I was bored. I just kept looking at shit. It's good. Yeah, I think I'm doing too much, and then you read all these comments, the top comments, like he's doing too much. I know. That's exactly what I thought. Well, it's a good thing I have a press run for tires. Oh, I blew it with Gerbies.
What?
I had them. I told you they wanted me to do late night. I said I won't do it without Gerbies. That way I can pants them.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I had him. I was like, we got to wear a tuxedo for Seth Meyers. Oh. And he was going to wear a tuxedo. And he called me and he was like, do we really have to wear a tuxedo? I was like, no.
Oh, that was nice of you.
I should have done it.
That would be crazy, dude. No, that's nice.
I've still got some things up my sleeve for him.
True. I mean, dude, honestly, it's kind of 4D chess because now you're going, nah, man, I'm just
No, I
fucking
couldn't
around.
do that to you.
Yeah, I couldn't do that to you.
Guess what?
Sweatpants. Turns out you got to wear sweatpants.
We have to wear sweatpants.
That'll be so fucking funny.
Fuck, I got to get an outfit. I don't have any.
Shit. What are you gonna go
Do you have
with?
to wear nice stuff to late night?
I feel like at least a golf shirt and some jeans.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Done.
Golf shirt
This
and
could be it.
Golf shirt and jeans. Throw on some dungarees.
Oh man, I'm nervous about that. I don't like that. Late night. Television, you got to walk out through the curtain
I don't
to
know.
the desk. You know.
That'll
You
be
ever see
cool.
the thing?
I've
Have you ever seen late night television in any way?
I've never seen it live. No.
Like when they bring out a guest, you got to walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people will be happy. You'll come out. People will go, ah. Then you can go out, dude. If all else fails,
They might not be that happy. We thought it was going to be Pedro Pascal.
they'll be stoked. Just watching
Gerby's is going to lose his mind.
It'll be so funny. It'll be so fucking funny sitting there.
It's going to be really bad. There's no way it's good.
The best was last year when you guys did the Tires premiere and they tried to do a serious interview.
After the premiere, and then Gerby sat next to me and was just going, he's just staring. I was like, Gerben, he's talking to you. He asked you a question. He's like, what? And I went, Gerben, fucking, what's wrong with you? And he's like, I'm having a panic attack. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude.
You got to hit him with his cocktail before he goes up.
He's going to get some cocktails.
Oh, bro, you got to let him drink on that Xanax. I looked back when we were flying. I was just like, just looking back at him.
Yeah.
Halfway through, he's just like,
He's a fucking cat.
just
You gotta,
faded, dude.
yeah, he's a cat, dude. You gotta literally inject him with drugs to get him on a fucking plane.
I know. Yeah, give him the Zans, bro. Give him like double the dose and let him just wear shades the whole time. That would be so nice.
I know what I'm doing.
You should get one of those like fake press bars in Kensington. Just give him Fet. Just give him some
Just
Fet.
fucking kill him.
You Narcan him on fucking Seth Meyers.
I could get in a fight with him on Seth Meyers. That'd be sick. Just get in a fist fight with him.
That'd be so funny, dude.
Kirby's getting jacked, dude. He might be a problem.
He's ripped, dude. He's absolutely ripped. But you've been training, so
I took a little week off there. Things are
you're
back in motion.
Your muscles are just building back up, though.
True.
So you need some recovery. Yeah, it'll be very fun. How is Seth Meyers? You ever met him before?
I actually met him. He came at SNL. He came down to my green room just to say what's up. And he was very nice.
Yeah, I've heard that about a lot of the late night guys are like very nice.
Yeah, I think they're all kind of the bros.
Yeah. So
Are you gonna get hammered with him? I feel like Jimmy gets hammered. Jimmy Fallon gets
Allegedly, Jimmy gets hammered.
drinking out of the mug would be sick though. That's one thing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
How would you not? I would have to be hammered every night to do that job.
Bro, that job?
Yeah.
No offense to the late night guys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd have to do something, man. That'd be crazy.
The dudes that get that job, though, always wanted that job.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was like, I grew up watching like Carson or all that. And they're like, this is all I've ever wanted.
Dude, I always wonder when I hear people say that, because I don't have any version of that at all. I've never watched a thing as a child and been like, this is all I want. I just would sit there and just be like, fuck, dude, I can't wait to smoke a cigarette in the woods. It's going to be so sick.
Yeah.
I never looked at a thing and I was like, oh, one day I'll do that. I was just sitting there going, damn. Fucking hard as hell right now. I'm hiding a boner under a pillow.
I didn't really have a choice, yeah. The only thing we watched like as a family was just football.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll play football. And then even by like 8th grade, I was like, I'm not going to be good enough.
Yeah, I had the opposite. I was in 8th grade. That was the one thing I was like, I'll definitely be in the NFL. It's just a matter of time.
I told you about that. There, in our school, you wrote a letter to yourself when you graduate from 8th grade.
Like a little time
They give
capsule.
it to you when you're graduating.
What'd you say?
And my letter was like, dude, obviously you're getting offers from Florida State, Notre Dame, Miami. And then it was like the next paragraph was like, yeah, right, you suck. You're probably going D2. And I was like, all right, nice.
That's so funny.
Just a bully from the past.
You suck.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, right, dude. You're not going D1. You suck.
That's so fucking funny.
I for real remember it as an adult, like not an adult, but as a senior reading it, being like, God damn it, I didn't live up to my expectation. Oh, never mind, I knew. That's funny.
Wise beyond your years.
But yeah, the late night thing is giving me anxiety, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, that seems kind of low pressure.
I'm just gonna talk about how Gerby's a superstar now, and
Hilarious.
if season 2 is a success, Gerbin's gonna be lost in the sauce.
Oh yeah, for sure. He'll have his own little Top Golf castle.
He's the king of Westchester golf. He really is. He made guys film him hit golf balls the other day.
What?
It was actually pretty exciting.
Who was filming him?
Just his country club boys.
That's so fucking tight.
Yeah.
That is so.
He's the man there. He runs that. He's like, Shane, I gotta tell you, I think I'm the most famous guy at the country club. He broke 80 though. He broke 80.
Damn,
golfing.
really?
Yeah, no, Gerby's is fucking good.
That's really good.
And he filmed it. It was kind of nice. It was on his Instagram story. So he was like, I'm about to break 80 on this hole.
What?
This could be it.
What did he shoot? Like a 70, 79 or
I think he
78?
shot 79.
Dang, he's been really golfing.
Fuck it, yeah.
That's awesome. I was pumped on myself. I did a under 8-minute mile this morning.
That's tough, dude.
7:55. Yeah, I
Nice.
was fucking dying. Sick. Ever since you told me about the Murphy workout, I was like, I got to do that.
Murphy workout blows dick.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
It's what is it? A mile?
It's a mile and then like
100 push-ups?
300 push-ups,
fuck.
500. It's fucking crazy.
Never
yeah.
mind. I did a baby version. I just did a mile.
No,
100
I did
push-ups, 100
that's the
squats.
one I did, yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
But
like
yeah, I'm-
100 push-ups, and I was like, all right, that's a lot, dude.
That's what I did. I
He was like 50 pull-ups. I was like, yeah, bad news for you, brother.
You're going to have to do 50
One-
push-ups on my
one's
butt.
I'm gonna rip my shoulders trying to get one.
Yeah, you'll get fucked up, man. But yeah, that's the one thing I do like, having a little test going on where I'm trying to get stuff like that down over and over. It's pretty chill. 7:55 was huge. I was a 10-minute miler for a while.
10 minutes, nice.
10 minutes chill.
10 minutes, 10 minutes attainable.
It's fucking chill. Yeah, I got an 8:11 a week before, and I was like, I got to break 8. And I looked, and I was at like 7 on the 4th lap, coming like halfway around, and I just was like,
Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna get a 7:30. And I looked
Yeah.
up, it was like 7:57. I was like, I'll take it.
That's great.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. I'm gonna try to break it. I'm gonna try to
You'll
get
break that. You can
7.
get-
I could get like low 7s is my goal.
Yeah.
That'd be chill. Low 7s would be sick. And then again, dude, just fucking hard.
Rock
Be
hard.
hard. Rock hard in fantastic shape. And just that's it. That's all I'll do for the rest of my life.
Just have boners and
Just have boners.
have boners and run and
Boners.
not come and run.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan. And I'm gonna try.
That could be your plan, dude. You'll be living the American dream. But you know what I'll be doing? All right, let's go to the Patreon.
Ooh, baby.
Hello, we're here live.
Dude, who did you? That would be sick though. To
be
go
betrayed?
back to like your longest relationship and just backstab them.
Yeah.
But you got to figure out how you could possibly backstab them. Like I don't know how I could. Like I'm trying to think out of all my brothers who I could backstab.
You could take one of your brother's like wives.
True.
That would be a good backstab. And you would abandon your family as well.
Oh, a double backstab.
Yes, you'd be the ultimate.
That's a triple cross.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, abandoning.
And then
your-
get her back. Then be like, dump your boyfriend's wife or your,
Yeah.
your friend's wife.
Yeah.
And then win your wife back.
And then kill myself.
And then kill yourself. So you've ruined everything for everybody.
That's such a crazy life, dude.
It's sick that dudes do that. Sick, like
Yeah.
dudes actually like destroy everybody around them.
Yeah.
We're here live with our guest today, Frank.
Here I am.
What's up, bro?
Old Frankie.
Good to see you guys. Thanks
Yes.
for having me back.
Frank from the neighborhood.
I don't
dude.
think anybody gets. I don't think we get more hyped for a guest than when Frank's
Bro.
around.
I don't know about that.
I'm
I swear
telling
to
you.
God.
Ask Shane for my honest
He
reaction.
walked in. I said, "Dude, I got Francis." He goes, "Oh yes,
Oh, that's so nice to
Dude,
hear.
you were
I really
fantastic
appreciate
last
that.
time.
you're so fun to be
Oh,
around."
I have a blast with you
You
guys.
can carry a cast. That's something I pay. I'm like,
Yeah,
Megan, carry a motherfucking cast.
it's nice to have
On
someone.
the
That,
last one, you were.
I was really excited to hang out with you guys that time.
We're pumped.
No, not this time.
Well, I'm worried I burned all my best
This
stories.
time is-
I got plenty of stories.
All right, so here's topic number one.
True.
And I need to give you the full lead on this. You're gonna be pumped. So as you know, I got a personal trainer. Did you know that?
Billy mentioned it. Yes.
All right. So today I had my first sesh.
What was it like?
Bro, if you saw how out of shape I am. Oh my God. Dude, we were doing workouts and I was like, I stopped to tell the guy, I was like, dude, this is like, the workouts we're doing is like rehabbing like a dude who was in a car wreck teaching me how to walk.
They do
Like
mobility
I'm literally
shit.
like stepping on a box.
You're
stepping
Hank in
down.
Breaking Bad after
It's
those shootings.
Yes, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they do all that mobility shit now. So now they're like, let me see you do a squat. And they're like, twist your ankles 30 degrees. And
Bro.
it's like, dude, I can't do that. I did one of those things
First
once.
squat, Charlie Horse.
Wow.
And he was like, wait, were you drinking yesterday? I was like, yeah. And it was 11. So I woke up at 10. I just like walked in. He was like, did you have anything to drink today? I was like, no. I was so dehydrated. I got in there and did a squat. Got a Charlie Horse right away. And you know what's funny? It's the exact same thing that happened to me at West Point.
Really?
Day one, for the first morning, we had PT in the morning. And they were like, all right, we're going to start with some squats. And I was like, dude, I squat 400. This is going to be nothing. Dude, I went down and first squat, I was like, ugh. Oh,
Did you get a horse on the first squat? In
I got a
West Point?
Charlie Horse. Yeah. My first one at West Point because we walked around all day. And then in the morning, we didn't drink anything. And it was like 5:30 in the morning. I was standing doing squats. My legs locked up.
Oh.
And they're like, all right, we're going to go for a jog. I was like, I'm walking, dude. I'm in the back walking.
Yeah, they got to put you on a little cot and fucking carry you.
It was crazy.
Not a little one, big one.
Hey,
Hey,
we
Frank,
don't do that kind of stuff.
I just
around here.
told you I went to a personal trainer
This is
today.
don't
not
do
a
that.
weight shaming. He's just
This is body positivity, dude. This is
he's
a new direction
long.
of comedy.
Think of the cot you would need. Think of the stretcher.
I would literally need like instead of stretcher bears, I'd need pallbearers, dude. I need a guy on each fucking rung.
need some Paul
Can
Bunyan.
you imagine
Yeah.
the old wars when they'd be like, get him on. They'd be like, too
Oh,
big.
this guy? They're like, yeah,
Too big.
this is too many lives
Yeah,
to
like,
risk
leave 'em.
to gather him.
Yeah, the new direction of comedy is body positivity,
like that.
genderqueer.
Yeah.
We don't.
I am
we don't
genderqueer.
attack. Even if don't attack someone for being tall, dude. That's crazy.
I was just thinking of the size of the bed, the
No, it was-
gurney you'd need. That was all.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
no,
It was
no,
funny.
it's fine.
Friends, it's
Look, guys, I'm gonna get attacked for even
what?
admitting to going to a personal trainer, and that's fine.
You need to keep the
I'm
machinery going.
I'm for that. I like that you did
I'm
that.
excited about it. We'll see how long I can do it.
Do you know why I'm excited that he did that?
Why?
Because I want Shane to start spending money superfluously. I want you to start spending money in ways where you don't even need the things you're buying. You live in you do so well, but you live in squalor.
Dude, he's got plants. Look at that.
This is Tom's.
Still,
Still
you
a
live
nice
amongst
plant.
them. You're still
Dude, I
breathing
came
live
in.
in, there
amongst
were no
plants.
lights on.
There's no lights.
Why? Where are the lights?
I'm not a girl, dude.
Well, this is more of the old money look. A lot of old money, you have more just lamps kicking around.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you something about class, dude.
Yo, he's from LL Bean.
I know.
You gonna tell him about lamps? He's from the Bean.
Dude, you could model Bean.
Oh my god.
No bullshit.
I was in one of the magazines, but I was blurry in the background mowing the lawn.
Wait, hold on. What were you
I was
wearing?
not
though?
in focus.
Did they make you wear Bean?
I don't even think I don't think so.
Sort of like
It was a
Adidas
dog.
tracksuit.
They were shooting for dog beds, and they were
And you were
using
in the
our
back.
labs, our yellow labs.
What?
And
God,
then
your
I was
labs are gorgeous.
out the window
I hate
mowing the
you, dude.
lawn. But they put me in blur so that they
You
wouldn't
have
have to pay
handsome
me.
labs?
We had some good labs.
How
yeah.
much did you fetch for modeling out those labs?
They would give us the dog beds. That's how they paid us.
That's still nice.
They
to
gave
get
us
your
the
dogs.
product.
It's nice to get your dogs some
Bean
shine.
dog
Those
bed.
are some nice dogs. Those are big.
What were your
dog
dogs' names?
Well, the first was Waggy, and we got Waggy on my third Christmas. I was 3 years old, and I came
Oh,
downstairs.
so Waggy's long dead.
Yeah, but she was the she started it all. She was the matriarch because then she was such a great dog that we bred her.
You guys would breed.
You ever
Yeah.
seen a dog have puppies, man?
No.
You won't forget it.
Why is it disgusting?
Well, it's really hard work. You know, you're having like 8 or 9 children
yeah.
at a go, and so you feed them eggnog to restore the calories they're burning as they
Are you
I was
bottling
getting
them?
some eggnog today at the trainer.
Eggnog's pretty good.
He was like, yo, you need some noggin? Oh my God,
Yeah,
guys,
you
would
need
have.
some nog, bro.
Thank God. So this is one thing I was worried about. If this was in a, there's the hardest part about being fat and getting back into working out. Is like I don't want to go make a fool of myself in the gym.
People die for that.
What?
People die for that. It's like, I'm not making a fool of myself.
I'd rather die than go. Yeah, it's like a fear of public speaking where they're like, I'd rather die than give a speech.
Yep.
I'd rather die than go fall doing box jumps at a gym.
Just pop a medicine ball.
Just fall and shatter my shin doing a box jump.
Was it private? Was it like secluded?
But it's private. Yeah, it's up. It's just in a nice little place upstairs.
That's awesome.
Me and my guy.
You got to try to kiss someone just once and never bring
I
it back
think we're
up.
getting close already.
Really?
First time there was sparks. I made him laugh a couple times.
What?
How jacked is he?
He's not.
He's not?
He's not. I mean, he's definitely like strong and in shape, but no, he's not like huge.
What do you want in your personal trainer to look like, ideally?
I like this guy. He's a hunk. He's just a nice hunk.
I mean, you don't want the super jack guy?
I've had the super jacked guy as like strength and conditioning coaches and shit. I'm not for it. Just a huge jacked guy that's like, come on, pussy. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start inquiring slightly about gear. Just be like,
true.
so like, I'm trying to take.
Yeah,
this to
he
the
was
next
like, what do you
level.
want out of it? Like, what do you like ideal weight? What do you want to get to? And I should have just been like, I'm trying to bulk, dude. I'm trying to gain.
That's what
should've
I'm
just
going
looked at-
for.
You
Should've
are
just been
bulking.
like,
Yeah.
dude, where can I? Where can I score? I'm trying to.
I might, after like 2 weeks of doing like step ups on a box and sit ups, be like, all right, dude, now it's time to take this to the next level.
You're doing cat and cow.
Yeah, dude. Dude, we stretched at the end, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I don't understand. What is the potential pushback against trying to maintain the bod, trying to maintain the
Nothing
shell?
at all, other than
People
my
do get
friends and
whacked out.
people laughing at me for trying.
Yeah, I hear you. But some people
That's
get
the hard
like,
part.
some people get pissed. On my Instagram, I shared a story. Some guy just sent me a picture of himself flexing his back. It was ripped.
Yeah.
People were like, "What the fuck? Take this shit off." I'm like, dude, it's excellence.
Well,
This guy's fucking
if
shredded.
you're taking a picture of yourself with your shirt off and posting it online, that
Dude,
is
it was,
gay.
but it was a classic back pose, dude. It was fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very funny if he does it jokingly.
He said it was for Shat Nation.
All right, well,
flex the back.
yes, that's very
people
funny.
got pissed. I was like, dude, this is excellence.
I like that.
Has
That's
to be
cool.
celebrated.
I really like. I admire men's bodies now more than I do women. I would say.
Yeah.
I've shifted, and I think that's fine.
Yeah, girls' bodies are gross, dude.
Well,
You think about them
it's just you kind of you get better. Your taste improves.
for sure.
You know.
You just get gay. Yeah, that's your
mean,
theory, dude.
It's not like I'm going to act on it.
Men become women with time, and women become men.
I think that it takes a lot more work to have a super ripped back than to be in a bikini with nice boobs.
True.
Here's my problem with dudes that are jacked that do nothing else. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
It's
the
like
fact
sick,
that
dude.
just jacked.
Do something. Stop going to the fucking gym.
Yeah, but then
You got to do something.
Then you find the occasional guy who, is super jacked and he's
doing stuff.
doing other stuff.
I like what you do. Is that what you're trying to get?
No, I'm not there.
You're very
I'm
fit. You
lean.
like going to the gym.
I'm lean. I like to exercise, but it's all to keep my sanity.
Yeah.
If I go like 2 or 3 days without exercising, I'm starting to envision,
Bro.
killing
Yeah.
people.
I got home from the gym today and I was so happy.
Yeah, you feel great.
I was like, nice.
Yeah.
Started listening to hip hop, played FIFA.
You
was great.
Your beer tastes better.
Really?
Yeah, because then you don't feel any guilt about it.
Oh, I have almost none.
Sure, but like that first beer after a workout, you think there's room for this. My body has made space for this.
My body's
Yeah.
thirsting for this.
Yeah.
I
What do you
know.
think the over-under on times I go train is?
I think you'll stick with it.
You think I'll stick with
Yeah,
it?
I think
it'll get
appreciate
easier.
that.
Yeah, I think you'll
appreciate
stick
that.
with it, dude. I mean, it's good. You need to maintain the bod.
I had to. It's look. Before I was like, look, if you work out, you're gay. I still maintain that, but I needed to get gay in order to survive.
Exactly.
If I would have kept at this rate, I would have probably passed away soon.
Yeah, it would have been 50s for sure.
50s, I will pass away.
You think 50s?
50s, 60s, yeah. Well, though Louis Anderson just made it to like 68.
Yeah, dude. You'll. Yeah, trust me.
I got that.
Yeah, you'll creep into like late. At least I guarantee you, late
It's 71.
60s. Late 60s.
Yeah.
No, let's not get.
Just think about how much
greedy.
gayer you'll get as you get older. You'll get even gayer as you get older, and you'll start entertaining. Everybody does this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start. Dude, my dad used to eat 4 soft pretzels every single day. And if you were to be like, "Yo, how about you mix in some veg?" He would be like, "The fuck, what are you trying to do?" And he like went plant based when he was like 60
Yeah.
for like a couple months. But that would have like he would have genuinely been pissed off if someone was like, "Yo, don't eat meat." He would have been like 10 years ago. He'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So you'll get
yeah.
gay. You'll get. We're all just getting gayer and gayer.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
Gay or bitter.
there's
Pick your
one
choice.
thing. Yeah, it is gay or bitter.
It's gay or bitter.
I'm pretty bitter, but I've improved on that front. Now I am becoming gay. I've switched gears from bitter to gay, and it could it could be beneficial.
This is a really interesting. There's really just a fork in the road. I didn't know there
Oh,
was
yeah.
two options.
It's gay or bitter, dude.
Gay
As you
or
get
bitter?
older. That's it. You either get bitter and you're just like, yeah, I eat fucking chicken fingers every day.
Yeah.
And you just fucking die.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, yo, that guy was the man. That
Yeah.
guy was
That
the
is
fucking
the
man.
that is the drawback though. If you do die a fat king, people do celebrate.
They
you. They're
like you
yo,
more,
that guy
you know.
fucking ruled.
Guy's arteries are hard as fucking rocks. dude.
Meatloaf,
Yeah.
dude, Meatloaf, R.I.P. Although he was geezed up a little,
Yeah, he made it pretty
he
long.
made it pretty far, and he wasn't that fat. He wasn't like
No.
a true fat.
Yeah, how fat was I know like anything for love. He was pretty
He was
beat.
beefy when he was he was
Yeah.
beefy, but he wasn't like if you looked at him, you weren't like he's gonna die from that.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he
But-
would he definitely had some years in him, I guess.
It was nice to see the Fat Kings died. Louis and Meatloaf died on the same day,
Yeah.
and everybody mocked them.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The fuck?
I
No
mean,
respect, dude.
No respect.
hey, let me ask you this: what's your goal for personal training?
No real set goal right now.
What would
Truthfully.
happen if you started getting ripped? Would you
That
stop?
I would have to stop.
Yeah. you
Although
would.
at that point, I'm sure that it would be too powerful.
If
To
you
stop.
bulked and just quietly
Guys,
bulked.
I got to be honest with you. Based on today's performance, we're a decade away. We're a decade of
That's
consistent
perfect timing.
work.
That's perfect timing.
you got a lot to work with. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I got
you
yeah,
can
I
convert
got it just where I want
into muscle.
it. Yeah.
Did the trainer ask you if you have big balls?
Do you think that's funny to make fun of me?
You should have told me.
Do you think you're getting a big laugh out of this?
Why are you so insecure about your big balls, dude?
Why do you think I'm insecure about my big balls, dude? I'm not. You laugh it up, dude. You have a good laugh, Sean.
You got big balls?
I have big balls.
Mine are getting bad.
What do you mean?
They're just starting to go lower and lower.
You
And
saggies.
yeah. Like I'm
It's because
embarrassed.
you're confident.
Well,
Yeah, dude. I still have boyish tucked in sack.
But they're big, dude.
But they're big. Just crazy. No, if it's warm though, like
Oh yeah.
the sheath draws them loose, dude. The sheath makes them just a pillow, dude. A beanbag.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
If it's warm out, the dog drops his tongue.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah. That's a cartoon dog.
coaxes
Rolls it out.
them out. Yeah.
The dog drops.
It's like humming to a snail on the beach. You guys know that trick?
No, you hum the
You hum
snails?
to you got a snail on the beach. You hum to it one tone. It will emerge from its shell very slowly. Same with like
snake and a flute.
True.
I was thinking hermit crabs, like any sort of crustacean. I think
They like humps.
they will come out of their shell to humming. Yeah.
What kind of frequency do you got to hit?
I go low. I go like a.
Let's say you're holding- yeah.
You got to be able to maintain it, and
Let's
you got
say
to
you're
go for
holding
a
a
while.
snail right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Against the shell?
Yeah, close. Hold it right up. Yeah,
You like that snail?
because they'll once you pull them off the rock, they dive back in.
Sure, yeah.
And you got to hum to them and let them know it's okay. Come on out.
Damn, they're drawn to the
Try that
frequencies.
sometime. It's really fun.
I will. Next time I see a hermit. Oh, I had dreams last night. I was digging up sand crabs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that, man. I've been having the craziest. Not that. That was nothing. The sand crab dream was pleasant. I've been having the craziest fucking dreams all week.
Yeah.
The most fucked up
Why?
it was 2 sleep paralysis episodes.
No.
Full on hallucinations. I go into them. I fully am like, let's go.
You embrace it?
Yes, I go full
Yeah.
into it.
Why? What
Fun.
happens?
You
What's
start
on
to
the other end of the
hallucinate.
tunnel?
So here's what happens. So you're going to, you get the like,
Yeah.
when you're going into the tunnel. The first night, it just led me into a dream, and you kind of forget you're dreaming. And then I realized I was dreaming. I started chasing women around my dream, being like, ah!
Yeah.
Instantly got kicked out. It just woke me up. I was like, fuck. Second night, I was trying to go into it. What happens a lot of the times is you start hallucinating your immediate surroundings. So I'm going like, it's just nothing but demon faces, and I'm like hang in there. And I finally I thought I was getting out of it, and I was like, Brit. And then it's like I hallucinated my wife turning around going, and I was like,
Whoa.
oh fuck, I'm still in it. And I try to hang on as long as I can, but that spit me right out. I got fucking. But dude, it's pretty sick.
So are you always trying to stay in longer?
Yes, I try to go in as long.
You're
as
trying
I
to
can.
harness the beast. I get too scared.
You got to go in. It's
I
so
don't know.
cool. It's pretty fun.
I'm always when I'm in it. It is always demons and sort of really bad.
You know what's
stuff.
crazy? Because it doesn't. I'm skeptical when I hear everybody else's sleep paralysis because it happened to me once.
Mm-hmm.
So every time someone's like, I get it all the time, I'm like, yeah, right. But then I looked it up, and it only happens to like 10%.
Exactly.
But it happens a lot to podcast guests. I think 100% of podcast guests have it.
Well, I'm not lying.
I don't think you are lying. Maybe it's because we're like creative guys.
That's
very possible.
Come on, take that back.
I don't.
Maybe because we're more of a left brain type.
More visionaries. I would say we're more visionaries. It makes
Very
sense.
visionary type.
For sure.
Something
Guys,
like
you should see me step up onto a box about that size.
But know how you get it know how you get it to happen to you more? I've been getting woken up almost like clockwork at 4 a.m. So I have a daughter and she wakes up.
Oh,
so
yeah,
my
you're coming
sleep
in and
gets
out of the
interrupted for like 30 minutes and then I lay back down and it's sleep
It's
paralysis.
stress related.
happens.
And
Dude.
you're under heavy stress
all
from all
last
that
week.
shit. Yeah.
Stomach bug ran through the house.
Yes.
I was just tending to 2 sick women, dude, just barfing.
that.
2 barfing women, dude.
Gotta hold hair. That's the worst.
2 barfing.
One time I was
Barfing
skiing.
ladies.
I want to tell you this. You're gonna like this.
What mountain?
Sugarloaf.
Ooh.
And we used to
Dropped
go up
one
there.
of those today.
We were. Was that a coke covered shit?
No. That's just poop. It's a funny thing.
Okay. Talk about yin and yang. So we were up at Sugarloaf. We used to go there for.
See, it's funny. Thanks. Thanks, Gardivi.
We used to go there for New Year's Eve.
You're
That was the
welcome.
spot in Maine. You go to Sugarloaf Mountain on New Year's Eve when you're in high school. And I was
Do you
hanging
kiss
out.
your sweetheart on Sugarloaf?
No,
You
I
didn't
didn't
ever kiss a
I
sweetheart?
didn't have any like girlfriends or anything.
What?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to get to that story, but
Well, I was
let's
a
put
late
pin in
bloomer.
that story.
Yeah.
I was.
You didn't get any pussy when you were a
the
young
hell?
man?
Not much. No.
That's why you're a psychopath now.
No, because I did
That
catch
happens
up.
a lot. Guys that didn't get any sniz and then they get.
I agree.
need to work out every day. And
I agree with that.
abs and fucking slam pussies.
No, I agree with that. But I did catch. I got it early enough that I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
You were right on the edge of being
Yeah,
like,
just
why don't they
enough
fucking
in time.
doing a little iPhone video?
Ye-
Like, why don't they fucking respect me? The skiing in Maine's pretty easy, right? Compared to like,
I mean, it's not steep or huge the way the West is, but it's icy as hell.
What about
Oh,
compared
okay.
to the Poconos?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my.
I think it's bigger. The Sugarloaf is the biggest mountain in the Northeast.
But
for
what
skiing.
about? There's
Hell
something
yeah.
to be said about swimming on artificial or skiing on artificial snow.
That's what they have.
Pow,
That
pow.
out
They have
there,
all
too.
artificial Maine.
Not all, but like a lot of it.
That is
Mainly.
usually- that's icy. Classic. That is it's artificial snow. It gets icy as hell. I
Yeah.
noticed that. It's not powder.
And there's just so much wind, and there's so much wind chill. I
That
mean,
sounds great.
it's like 20 below with the wind chill.
All right, so
So-
you're up on Sugarloaf. You
We
didn't
go there
kiss a
for New
sweetheart.
Year's
You didn't
Eve.
kiss a sweetheart on New Year's.
No, we're going around. I'm hanging. I'm a sophomore. I'm a new kid at this
Ooh.
school.
So you're horny as hell.
Yeah, and I'm hanging with all the seniors. So I was in with the cool kids.
Damn.
But we were on a bus, one of those, shuttles taking
Sure.
you around the village or the
And
mountain.
you
or
told
whatever.
on everyone for drinking.
This girl that I was hanging out with, another sophomore, she had gotten a Gatorade bottle full of vodka.
Yes.
But she was new to drinking, and she drank too much of it, and she puked on the shuttle.
Nice.
And all the seniors told me I had to get off the shuttle with her because the shuttle bus driver said, "Who puked? Get off, get off." And so she got kind of kicked off, and they were like, "Go with her. It's cold out there." But I didn't know. I
They're
didn't.
setting you up, bro.
I didn't
Fuck.
really know her. And then we were out in a snowbank, and she was like kind of about to throw up, and she was like, "Hold my hair," and I was like, "What? Is that my duty?" I wasn't with this girl. I didn't. Am I supposed to? Is
Yes, hold her hair.
Yeah, man.
I don't like
So
throw
you
up.
said
Watching
no?
people throw up makes me want to throw up.
So you said no?
Well, I held it, but it was hard. I had to look away.
You didn't do her bangs. You just grabbed her ponytail.
Yeah, I had a very loose, just a fistful. I didn't wrap it
Yeah,
like I
you
was
got it.
punishing
a
her or
little
anything.
rat tail.
Yeah. A little
man.
Jedi braid.
Where'd they drop you off? Like, just outside?
Yeah, the guy was so mad that she'd thrown up on the shuttle.
They
that
dropped you off on
just
like the side of the
side
road?
of the road. Yeah, and then we had to walk. I had to give her a piggyback down the fucking mountain to her
Whoa.
friends.
What?
It was bad, dude.
And you didn't like her.
No, I mean, I
you
would
were
have
like, "Fuck
maybe
this."
if she hadn't thrown up.
Oh, then
Damn,
you would have.
just begrudgingly giving someone a piggyback is so funny.
Yeah,
Your friends are over there.
yeah,
Get off.
yeah.
She never reached back out of like, yo, that's very nice of you to shepherd me through my drunk experience.
You know, it was one of those things where I brought her into the hotel room that her 9 friends had rented and were splitting, and they looked at me like I was the bad guy
Yeah.
because here she was, you know, totally fucked up beyond belief.
Yeah.
But I had nothing to do with that. I hadn't given her the Gatorade bottle. I hadn't told her what to drink. All I had done was held her hair and carried her home.
You
But
should've
it's like
carried
you
her
deliver
this.
you deliver a friend in that state, you're always going to be the bad guy.
I don't know, man. Also, too, you guys were just 16?
Yeah.
Yeah,
15, 16.
you walk into a den of just total nonsense. Some 16-year-old girl's like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that doesn't really change.
Yeah, you could have smashed. True.
I'm not.
You could have, not her. I'm saying one of the friends.
That's that.
After your chivalrous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a
Deed.
loss of a night. Being a good guy never really works out.
That's that early incel in you talking.
They never settle for nice guys like me. Well, then I'll become the jacked, handsome guy.
Just ruthless.
I don't think incels are typically jacked and handsome, right?
No. Then they become jacked and handsome. And
And
they
they
groom.
Do they
and
retain
get
their
jacked.
anger?
They
Oh,
can,
yeah. And
for
then
sure.
they plow through women.
Oh,
And they do it calculated. It's gross.
I didn't know that.
There's a whole world of these characters. And I remember, I forget what the fuck it was. There was like a early episode we were talking about. There's just this guy in Vegas. I'll never forget him. It was on a reality show. And he was like, all he did was go on dates with girls on like Tinder.
Oh, yeah.
And he was the biggest douche of all time. But he talked about it. He was like, yeah, when I was young, girls never really were interested in me.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the stem of who he became as a person.
Right.
Was I'm just going to live in Vegas and get pussy.
Yeah.
It's just
But-
a revenge tour.
just like a
through
real
life, yeah.
revenge. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm not in the friend zone.
Yeah, getting pussy kind of stinks, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't agree more.
It just stinks. It's like, what the fuck?
When you go on a tear of a few in a row, and then you're just like, what
Yeah.
have
You get old
I
enough, and it's like, yeah,
become?
you're like, I kind of know this. You know what it feels like after a while, and you're just like, all right.
Yeah.
It takes so much time. It's like,
Just
catch a nice fat, just save it up for 2 weeks.
You know
and
what I
fap in
love?
the
Just
shower.
training,
Oh.
working my tail off. And
That's what I'm
training.
saying. You need to get back to the Iron Paradise.
Bro, I gotta get back into my iron paradise.
You know what I've been-
Thankfully, I get back into my paradise on Wednesday.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You know what I've been calling the gym lately? The Serpentarium.
Where the
Serpentarium?
snakes
That's
are
where
at.
I grow the pythons.
Those things look good. They've been
I'm
eating
trying
rabbits.
to. They're gonna feed later today.
Oh, yeah, you're
Gotta
on
feed
a
'em.
feed?
You're
If
sucked
I don't
up.
feed them, the ASPCA comes down on me.
What are you gonna feed them?
You know, a couple curls,
You're gonna curl today?
plates. Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna come hang out with us at the Comedy Cellar.
I feel uncomfortable there
Why?
Why?
because the last time I came, you leaned into the booker and you were like, "This fucking guy wants to be here,"
Well, that was a mistake, and I had one too many.
and then
drinks.
everyone looked at me like, "Man, fuck this guy."
Yeah,
And I
when
was
you walked
walking
in, I
over
was
to say
sitting
hi.
with the owner.
Oh.
I was sitting with the booker at the cellar, and I was like, "This guy wants to work here so fucking bad."
Yeah, they
And
just
I was like-
buried me.
and then we all just made fun of it.
And then I'm like, "All right, there's nowhere to go." So
Yeah.
I was making a beeline to say hi to Shane, and I just immediately, abruptly turned left to the bar and was like, "Could I have a Corona, please?"
But then we sat together, and
Yeah.
I was full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah, you were in good.
I was like, dude,
form that
fuck
night.
all these people. I don't give a fuck about this. But and then the next morning, he was like, "You were crazy." I was like, "Dude, I regret everything, every single thing I said."
Well, I tried to give him a little bit of, life balancing advice, weirdly,
yeah.
which I felt afterwards like I had overstepped.
No, you did the right thing. You were saying the exact right thing.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
He was like, "You got to have a life outside of this.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got to have friends outside of this. A real, actual life."
It was very much like when Rachel tells Bruce Wayne in, I think, The Dark Knight, "Don't let me be your only hope for a normal life."
Mm,
Shit.
true. I am.
But I would be willing.
Very Bruce, dude.
Very
Yeah.
Bruce, dude. You
Very
should.
Bruce.
I was basically training like Bruce today.
Dude, I know
That
dude,
my trainer's name is now Wilfred or whatever. What's the guy's name? Alfred.
Alfred.
I'm gonna
You
start calling him
you
Alfred.
should start bringing
Go,
like
Alfred.
you should bring like some sort of hand weapon next time you go to
Yeah,
shoot.
be like, I need. This is my goal. Teach me how to use this.
While you're doing lunges,
A
just,
staff.
just with some nunchucks. It's fucking. He would respect that, dude. If you started using nunchucks,
He knew I was using. If I was training to do a staff,
yeah, dude, a bow staff would be nasty.
man, you know what's hard? Just squats.
Yeah,
with
dude.
zero weight.
Well, it's also hard. Squats are hard with some guys being like,
Zero weight.
when some dudes like, why are your ankles turning out like that? It's like that's just the way my
No,
body's
he was
designed.
he was very nice. He
Okay,
knew,
you weren't.
He knew this is a fragile endeavor. I can quit at any moment, dude. I'm very good at being like, fuck that.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
One thing I'm excited. It should tone down the drinking slightly
Yeah.
because you can't be hungover. I can't be hungover
No.
for my stepping up on boxes.
No. So you have to face the guy constantly and have some dude being like, "Oh boy."
Yeah, and
Smelling
you know
the
what?
booze
The
coming out of you.
saddest part is thinking, because I haven't worked out like hard, other than Peloton, which you've seen. You've
You're a
witnessed.
fucking monster.
We'll get into the Peloton.
He's a monster on the Peloton.
I know. We
Well,
talk about
We'll
it.
get into the Peloton, but it's not even like, you know how in your head you're like, oh, I could probably do that. Like I've said about like when dudes watch like war movies or like, and they're like, dude, I could have been special forces.
Yeah.
It's like, I know I couldn't because I did 1 day of boot camp and I found out quickly I have no business near this. Same thing. Like I've been sitting here playing video games. Like I'm probably still pretty strong, and I could have kept that lie going, dude. It was like Schrodinger's jacked.
I still think
And then the second I walked into
Dude.
that thing, I was like, I'm not even close to what
It's also
I
so
thought
funny to
maybe
just-
I was at.
Dude, just gaming, being like, take a break, and be like, I'm probably strong as fuck.
Yeah, I'm probably still so fucking strong.
but you probably could still squat more than
No, I couldn't. My squats, my knees are fucked up.
Yeah, but
What
if I
was-
were to burden you with a load, you'd be able to like, you would.
Yes.
It would fuck up your kind of knees and shit, but
Yeah.
you'd be able to go.
Yeah, I can probably still. But you saw we benched like 5 years ago, and that shit's gone too.
what was the thing you were best at doing?
Today?
Or like let's just say
Box up on
historically
boxes,
were
bro.
you better at benching or
bench.
So you could how many times could you put up 225 pounds right now?
Right now, 0.
Reps. You don't think
Zero.
you could do it one time?
I bet I could not.
I think you probably could.
Bro,
Double
I bet you I
45s?
could not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you I could not.
That's the combine weight.
Now,
that they
after a
yeah.
couple sessions of stepping up and down on boxes,
True.
I might be back.
couple stretches.
I could be back. No, today was nice. Threw a medicine ball around. That was pretty tight. That made me feel like an athlete.
Yeah.
Dude, my vote's to become an absolute unit. It's over time, slowly but surely.
I'll see what I can do. It's guys, this is week. This is day 1.
True.
There's such a what a change of tone.
What do you mean?
Because I was saying I want to get jacked, and you were like, "You fucking incel."
Well, first off, if I got jacked, it'd be funny. I'm funny. You're not funny. The reason you're funny is because of how not funny you are.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care.
Shut up, dude.
I don't care how it
Shut
comes
up.
out. This is all you got to do is just agree with him, and then he reneges on his
You think
point.
he feels bad now?
Yeah, then he feels bad. There is a
Oh.
soul in there somewhere. You just have to. It's under all that cholesterol, so you have to
See, that's
dig
funny.
deep. Yeah,
So you're on creatine right now.
You're
I just
jacked on
started. I'm
creatine.
1 weekend.
How you feel about that?
Well, I'm a little nervous. You know, I'm a little nervous for like what it's gonna do to my kidneys. That's
You
the
think?
thing. Yeah, they all tell you to do this super loading phase in the first week,
Ah,
but I'm not doing that because that scared the shit out of me.
dude.
So I'm just doing
You
5
don't need to do
grams a day.
creatine, dude.
Yeah,
You're
creatine
fine.
is-
I've never done it. I'm curious. It's not like I'm fine with how I look. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
that. I'm having fun. It's something new.
True. Something to do.
You know?
Something
Similar
different
to-
every morning to wake up and just be like,
Yeah.
a little bigger.
Also, when you take it, it forces you to lift weights more because you're like,
Really?
yeah, I'm worried if I don't lift weights, I'm just gonna look like a water balloon
Yeah.
boy.
That'd be nice, though.
That's a good look.
See, I'd like
you were
that.
to bloat yourself as much as humanly possible. Figure out like the maximum water content your body can handle and hit that. If you were
I
fully
can help
bloated,
you with the bloat.
Oh yeah,
full
Get
bloat,
you some
Would
Bud
you go
Lights?
full bloat.
Get you some Bud Lights tonight. We'll get you about 15 Bud Lights.
someone pokes me in the stomach and my ankle just swells out. It's like,
that's the look. A hard bloat, get your
hard
face as red as possible.
Yes.
You start tying yourself off at pressure points. Just get like all your circulation.
Get like a
Maggie.
purple hand.
Take my shoes off. My toes are black. Just
wear
tie
long-
those sneakers a little too tight.
On
there.
stage, wear sleeves and have like 15 rubber bands right here, and just throughout your set, just be like, "Oh my god, take it out."
You should get a hermit crab claw. And just make it purple.
Keep it in.
Hum to it. Let it.
Dude, keep it in here, and then towards the end of the set, just be like, "Well, thank you guys." Have a black, just a purple hand, dude. And be like, "Oh my god, I need to consult the doctor."
Just have a rotting hand.
Yo, speaking of consulting, on my flight on the way to LA this weekend, they had to they hit the fucking "Is anybody here a doctor?" over the loudspeaker, and a lady had to rush back and help a woman who had a seizure.
Whoa.
Pretty rowdy stuff.
Wow.
It'd be cool if Joe Rogan was like, "Yeah,
Joe Rogan was like, I've talked to several.
yeah."
What is the thing that they will land the plane for one person versus not?
They didn't land this one, but we were like an hour and a half out, so it was probably the closest anyway.
Is a heart attack they land it no matter what?
You would think.
Yeah, probably. I
A
saw an
dead
old lady.
guy though would be tough. If a guy died like early, do you think they'd be like, you know what, let's just ride this thing out?
Yeah, if they're already dead.
It's not gonna smell for a while.
Yeah, ride it out.
Put them on ice.
Yeah. Throw them in the drink cart.
Yeah, put them on ice, dude. I saw an old lady had a panic attack on a flight, and like they did a
Nice.
similar thing.
It could have been that. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
sometimes-
assumed a seizure or something, stroke, something wild, because there was a loud commotion.
Really?
Yeah, when whatever it was happened, I didn't see it. It was behind me. And I was in my bed, laying there, just like, what are these peasants up to?
You should have gotten up and be like, "Can you at least just keep her mask on this entire?" Like, ma'am,
True.
I know you're going through it, but we need to be reasonable, and it's about the collective right now. If you could stay masked during this, I'd really appreciate it.
You know what I realized?
I'm
The
going back to
elites,
sleep.
they don't. If you're an elite, they don't make you wear a mask. I was
Yeah.
up in my bed, up front on the plane,
Yeah.
mask off, dude.
Was this JetBlue?
This was Delta.
Oh, okay.
I was flying Delta 1.
Wow. Must
Now,
be
a lot of
nice.
guys don't fly Delta 1. I fly Delta 1.
Delta Force One.
Yes.
Some people question if it's even a real thing.
Yeah, but it is.
So secretive.
What, the masking?
No, Delta Force One.
The mask.
Oh, yeah.
Guys.
What are your takes on COVID?
Yeah, Frank.
You know, God Almighty. I'll say this: the sort of inevitability with which every single conversation you have with someone returns to COVID is really boring.
Very
now.
political response.
I-
What do you
well-
think about masking kids?
Oh, yeah. he could. I told him the other day he should run for something.
That was a masterful.
Nah.
That was a masterful answer.
Too many skeletons.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know.
Do you tell
the
the
hell,
full
Frank?
story about that fateful night on that snowy
that
mountain?
sounds like
Well, it's more like, you know, when our you remember when the crazy rainstorm happened and everyone's basements flooded?
no.
Oh yeah, that happened here, right? And it got
Yeah.
everything flooded. Yeah.
Our basement
yeah.
flooded, and I
You didn't, like-
stupidly forgot to
Oh, yeah, the
unchain all
cellar
the kids I
flooded.
had down there. So
The cellar flooded while
It's not
people were
good.
in there.
Wait, so what happened in the flood?
It
How's
was
that tied
pouring
to your
down.
skeletons? Give me one skill.
well, there were just a bunch of people down there who, you know, for some reason were chained.
Oh, Frank,
And-
you didn't
Ew,
chain anyone up.
Frank.
You're pulling Archie.
They drowned, and you know,
You could kill someone, though. Of all the people I know that would, you.
I used to say, you know, people would give me shit for
Being a psycho?
for eating too much,
Really?
and they would be like, "There's starving children in your basement." That's what they would say, which I thought was pretty funny.
So they would attack you because
I always get this. I always get this psychopath thing. People think I'm a psychopath.
I don't think you're a psychopath.
because of American Psycho.
Yeah.
Why?
That's why.
Why? Have you seen it?
I've seen the movie. Yeah. Why would you think people
I
think you're
guarantee this
psychopathic?
guy wakes up and like stretches naked in the morning.
No.
Sure. What is like? What's
looks
like?
in the mirror like, today is your day, Francis.
this coming from the guy who's literally stretching today.
I had a nice stretch. And let me tell you, it was hard. All right. You guys can sit here and laugh.
Yeah. What would your darkest like personal thought be that you could air?
I have a you know, I have one person that I really don't like.
Nice.
Who?
There's a guy who wrote an article about me
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
that went so beyond where it needed to go.
Wow.
You know, it was so beyond the story and was simply meant to make life harder for
Hit
me
piece.
for as long as possible.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. And I have dreams often of finding I don't want to say like a hacker, but somebody who knows what they're doing with computers and just planting troves of child pornography on his hard drive. And then the FBI gets an anonymous tip. And then they raid his place and find it on his computer and he's toast. That's my fantasy.
That's the best revenge, by the way.
Isn't that a good one?
And then you know what you should do? You should commit a crime to get into that jail and tell everyone, be like, that guy's here for fucking child porn.
Jail is not good for people like him.
Murder and have sex with him.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be the ultimate revenge. You throw your own life away to rape him.
Or just visit one. You could just visit a guy, look a guy up in that jail, visit him, be like, yo, I got.
Well, that would probably be a little easier.
Yeah, you know.
I'm thinking you get in there with
True.
Him, so your penis is
hop
the one.
Turnstiles and that
Yes.
like. Yeah, but jail's weird because they might just like ship you to some weird place.
True.
Also,
Yeah, you might
my
not get
boy's
the same
getting
one.
out this week, dude. My boy's getting out, dude.
Who?
Wheezy,
Yes.
free Wheezy, dude.
You got a friend in prison?
Party
county.
time.
He's in the
Excellent.
county.
Wow.
I have two buddies right now. Two buddies who are locked under the law.
I don't know
They
anybody
won't
let
in
me
prison.
out.
Dude, he's getting out this week. It's going to be big. I just got word that he had a problem with his celly.
Really? What was
his
his celly
celly
up
was
to?
fucking around doing some nonsense, and he said, "Look, pal, if you get me caught, I'm gonna fuck you up." And he moved him.
What a dingus.
Yeah.
So, guys, here's what I got to tell you.
Yeah. What's it all about?
Went out to UFC. Went with St. Rogies, guys. Has blessed me. Took me out to UFC. I got to sit there and watch the guys wrestle and fight for my entertainment.
Nice.
I sat there and I watched the men and women fight to the death.
Did you eat anything the whole time?
I had chicken fingies.
You had fingies.
I had
like-
some tendies. Me and DC had some tendies. A lot of people don't know that DC munches tendies during the broadcast.
Is that Daniel Cormier?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck me.
When's he
DC
sneak
was
'em?
like right
Barely
here.
keeping up with the.
Some tendies to the side, dude. In between.
Did you ever see his Popeyes video?
No.
He loves chicken.
He
Do you
does
want
love
me to
that
pull it up?
chicken.
There's a video of him like dancing shirtless and like with Popeyes. He loves
Really?
Popeyes. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a big thing people teased him on for a while.
It was cool. The whole thing was cool. But this is the big story. The night before, me and Rogan did a show in Irvine, and one of Nate Diaz's bros, Nick, not Nick Diaz, but his name's Nick. What up, Nick? Is a fan, and he was like, I invited them to the show, and they were like, we're not going to make it, but come hang out with us. I was like, obviously, yes. But then I had to work seeing if Rogies wanted to go out, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime Nate Diaz experience.
Yeah.
So I had to wait till Rogies got done, and I was like, dude, I got to do this. And he was like, absolutely, go. So I get down there. I got down to the bars where they were on Huntington Beach at about 1:30.
Oh God.
The bars closed in like a half hour. I got there at 1:30. Bars were closed, and I walk in. Nicest guys in the world. Most like warm group of dudes, like Nate Diaz and his bros.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in, they were all very nice. They were like, "Yo, fucking shotgun a fucking beer with us." They were like, "Let's." And Nate Diaz, dude, that was the one guy I've always wanted to hang out with. I've literally from day one, I've been like, "This is the coolest fucking guy of all time," and he was exactly who you would imagine him to be.
It's always sweet when people live up to the
Oh my god,
how you think they
he
are.
was just fucking hilarious. The whole time he was funny. If anybody asked for a picture or anything, you said like, "Hell yeah, let's do it," and take the picture immediately. The second there was one person that seemed like they were being confrontational, he attacked them with zero hesitation. Zero, dude. We were standing on the corner after just a jacked dude walked up with a tank top, and he did have a scowl on his face, which is all it took.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, you think you're tough?" And the guy was standing there like, "Oh shit, Nate."
Do you think he knew who Nate Diaz was?
Oh, I'm sure.
So
Yeah,
do you
dude,
think
he was
do
like
people come up?
if you're wearing a beater publicly, you know who Nate
True.
Diaz is.
Fair point.
He knew who he was.
Do you think that people come at Nate Diaz on the street simply to test themselves?
Definitely.
I can't imagine anyone being that dumb. That's like, because dude,
Didn't someone do it to John Claude Van Damme? Actually, I think they beat the shit out of John Claude Van Damme.
Really? Someone beat
I think
up
someone
John
beat
Claude?
the shit out of John Claude. It's one of them, either him or Steven Seagal. But they were like in their 50s. Someone beat the fuck out of him.
So
Man,
Nate Diaz is what? He's a light He's a welterweight,
He fluctuates.
lightweight. Yeah. So it's like what, 170?
Got robbed against McGregor the second time.
So, but
in
okay,
IMO.
let me ask you this: at what point, even though you know who he is, but you're just like way bigger, does it matter, or does he? Could he beat up a 6'5", 270?
He would clear
pound?
this room.
Yeah.
He would clear this room of us.
I would. All four?
Yes.
You think of the four of us?
Yes.
Jumped
Dude,
on
well,
him.
the problem is he would hit one of us so fucking hard
We'd be
that
dead.
we'd all be like,
Dude,
Fair
Rogies
enough.
would clear this room.
Oh, listen, I'm not.
did you ever do jiu-jitsu or any of that stuff?
No.
Dude, I did jiu-jitsu for 6 months, and there's dudes I didn't know anything, and I was like, I'd go to dudes like, I can definitely beat this guy up, and it's the most disorienting thing because there's dudes that are just like so small, so skinny, and they just fuck you up, and you're like, fuck.
Dude,
it's crazy.
I got my ass beat
Sean's a
by
killer.
box steps today. If Nate Diaz threw a punch,
Yeah.
I'm laying down.
I'm not saying us. I'm just saying is if there's a some monster who does fight but obviously isn't in the UFC or is trained.
I think
or
even the
something.
dudes in UFC don't fuck with him.
Really?
Because number one, because he's willing to fight on the spot.
Yeah.
He's willing to get a charge.
But aren't a lot of those guys? You
I'm
ever
sure-
watch?
I'm
You ever
sure
watch
a
like
lot of
the
them,
Ultimate
but-
Fighter? They fight in the house all the time.
Yeah, but those guys aren't the real guys. Like 3 of them now they are. But the
Yeah.
old ones were like, I'm a fucking bartender from Boston. I'm trying to get into the UFC.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I feel like if for a professional fighter, you'd probably need like if you had maybe five or six very dedicated dudes to like straight bum rush fearlessly at once. Yeah, you could probably so you just need one guy to kick him in the head while he's beating up 2 people. One person just kicks him right in like the neck.
So 5 civilians versus Nate Diaz.
I think if they were motivated in a cohesive group,
Mm-hmm.
I think they could do something pretty bad to him.
Interesting.
You have to sacrifice 1 or 2 of your mates.
Yeah.
Though. 1 or 2 of your mates is getting fucked up, dude.
yeah.
Fucked up.
I don't think we could. I'm not saying he would. He wouldn't be doing like jujitsu to us, because then yes, you could kick him in the head.
Yeah.
But it would just be him standing and throwing punches.
Yeah, but if you did the 360 circle, unless he last samurai
Dude.
and just did full too many minds and was like,
Nate Diaz doesn't roll alone, dude. He's always got a squad.
He's got squadron.
200
He's got
And
Stockton boys.
also, let me attest to this: the squadron does not stop grappling the entire night.
yeah.
They are nonstop.
He's got a Foot Clan.
Different dudes would start grappling, and I would stand there like, "Please don't get me, dude. Please, none of you get me."
Did no one tried to?
No one got me. Thank
Grapple?
Christ.
Yeah.
You ever have someone put their hands around your neck?
Yeah, all my uncles.
And they know
That's
what
all
they're
my uncles
doing?
do. That's all
That's
my uncles
hell.
do.
That
Dude,
is
these
hell.
guys, and then it would get serious. They would start grappling and start like rolling. Now that I hang out, now I'm a UFC guy. Once they would start rolling, and then the dudes would be like, "All right, let them go," and they would roll and wrestle as hard as they could until finally they'd have to pull them off.
Was this inside the bar?
This was outside for an hour, at least 1 hour after the bar.
Dude.
Of nonstop. And then
in
it
the
came,
street.
and then it came time to get an Uber back to Nate's Airbnb. Chaos. No one called an Uber. Everyone sat there for an hour going, "Where's the fucking Uber?" And then 2 different guys would start wrestling. It was fucking, dude, it was heaven. It was heaven, bro.
That does rule,
It was everything I wanted.
dude.
And then we got back to the house. The house was everything you thought it would be. It was everything.
It was
It was,
just
it was an Airbnb on the beach, but it wasn't like nice. It was like beer cans everywhere, and it was just 10 dudes. There were like 2 girls, 10 dudes, just guys vibing.
that's guy heaven,
They have
dude.
It was guy
bongs.
heaven,
Do they have bongs and nunchucks?
dude. Yes, laptop plugged into the TV, blasting rap on YouTube. It was heaven.
God, man.
And that's the funny thing is, he wasn't like a dickhead, like, because they didn't know who the fuck I was, and the guy I was with was, thankfully, he was hyping me up a little.
So-
That helped, but they didn't, dude. Right when I met him, hug, what's up, dude? Let's drink. I mean,
Yeah.
You
good,
don't think
bro.
he had
Sky
any
heaven.
idea that who you were?
no.
Hmm.
Nate Diaz has no idea who I am.
Yeah, but you're co-signed by Rogan. I don't know.
That helped when they found out why I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's also
but man,
It's sick, dude. To see people hold it down like that pumps me up.
See a squad hold it down like that, and every dude was cool,
Yeah.
and they were all like, "We're just here for having fun."
When
Just
everyone's
guys having
wrestling
fun.
like that, there's no room for cattiness either.
No,
Everyone's
it's-
wrestling.
Everything's
It's like
settled immediately.
like boom, immediately, dude.
And then they'd start wrestling, and Nate would be like, "Yeah, get that motherfucker!" Boom, boom. And he would like start like lightly punching whoever was on the ground.
Any sound effects?
Yeah, every time. He
So how
always-
does it?
He
How
does
does
sound
it
effects.
end?
Oh,
How does the
King.
wrestle end? Does someone tap?
The last wrestle I remember was a guy that was refusing to tap, who was getting choked out, and they were like, "All right, that's enough."
So someone does eventually.
They all
step
were
in.
like, "All right," and eventually it was like, "Yeah, that's enough."
and
That's
they
enough.
know the breaking point.
I mean, the guy. They're all. I would assume they would all refuse to tap. That's how
Yeah,
the squad
true.
rolls.
Wow.
You cannot tap,
True.
dude.
Wow.
I mean, dude, coming back to
Which is, if one of them came near me, I'd be like, "Dude, stop,
Yeah,
stop,
immediately.
please, please."
Pull out my wallet.
Yeah, please, dude.
going back to the 5-on-1, I'm telling you, I think it is possible. I'm not underestimating a professional fighter.
I'm saying us four on the street. Nate Diaz is walking towards us.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the
We're
problem.
getting
It's the real
fucking-
life. It's a real because it is like stop,
Dude.
dude.
Yeah.
One
Remember
of
that
us
video?
gets just out cold, another three. Stop.
What was the guy?
But if we
who was
premeditated an attack, that's a different thing.
premeditated? I hear you. We got. Oh, this was so funny. When we got done, me, Norman, and Ari got done with Rogan. We went out that night. We were eating, and I forget who asked him like who would win in a fight. All three of us versus you, and he, without even hesitating, he was like me. He would fucking
All three?
me, Ari, and Norman versus Rogies. Rogan would fucking slaughter us.
All
dude.
three of you guys, though.
Yes.
What if you poked his
Have
eyeballs?
you seen him throw a kick?
He's nasty. Yes, that's
Dude,
vicious.
that kills one of us.
True. Okay, yeah.
I mean, who's-
Forgot about kicks. I forgot about
Yeah,
kicks.
the kicks.
Dude, a
The
leg
kicks are
kick?
coming out of
Kicks,
nowhere.
Yeah, that fucks up my whole
You're like,
battle
wait,
plan.
my shin is broken.
The second one of us
Yeah,
would try to
fuck.
grab a leg. You're catching like a flying knee.
I forgot about that. I forgot about the kicks. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of just a guy like, and you're like, he punches two of you, and another guy like grabs his neck and just like punches
You
him.
can't
in the,
grab their neck too.
Yeah.
They're good at like figuring that out.
Shit, man.
I
So how many
took a-
guys do you think you would need? 10?
I think to get Rogan,
10?
no, we would need 3 more. Me,
6
Ari,
guys.
and Normans.
6 guys.
Double us, we can take him. Ari's useless.
Could you guys simulate
Ari's
this though?
totally useless.
Dude, you never know. He could be the last.
Ari
he
would
could
be
the
useless.
final guy.
Norman, I would imagine, would be totally useless.
Yeah.
And after today's experience, I'm useless.
Nah, dude, you're
That's
gonna be.
3 useless bros.
He's gonna start worrying about you if you keep these
Bro.
sessions up. Rogan's gonna be like, "Hold up, wait a second."
If you
He's gonna be
went
sleeping
in,
like this, dude. when
the
you're
only
down.
move I have is to slowly walk towards someone. That's going to result in
Michael
the
Myers?
hardest fucking roundhouse to the body.
I love the idea of like this melee against Joe Rogan happening, and Shane sees a box and he's like, "Hang on, guys!"
Watch this,
Steps up on it, and then Rogan kicks it out from under him.
dude. My box steps are out of this world.
What if you jumped? What if one of you jumped off of something? Do you think that would improve the chances?
No,
If like one of you jumped off of a trash can,
you have to watch the kicks,
okay,
and
two
then
guys.
watch me and Ari and Norman do anything.
I know his kicks are vicious,
He
dude.
would slaughter us.
Those back, I've that back kick is burnt in my brain on
Yeah,
YouTube.
the sound of
he's-
it.
Hadoosh!
Yeah.
And he's done combat sports his
I
whole
know,
fucking life.
I know.
Mhm.
You need to
It's
ask
a
how many
bloodbath.
guys you think realistically? How many guys you think he could take?
Depends who, obviously.
True.
Me, Ari, and Norman are a
Non-trained
weak-
fighters.
A weak trio.
Non-trained fighters. Trained fighters.
I mean, Frank might be able to handle me. Ari, and fucking,
No, no, I'm not a good fighter. I got my shit kicked in.
What's some fight stories?
oh yeah, you told us a fight
Have
story.
you?
didn't you?
Yeah, have I told you that? I've told
Yeah,
you that.
what was it? What happened?
I got beat up by a lobsterman
Yes.
up
What?
in Maine.
Yeah. He was wearing his
Real
bean,
bad.
dude. The lobstermen do not take kind to the LL beanies.
No, that's well. I mean, I bet he was wearing bean too. He was wearing Timberland boots and kicked me in the face.
What?
I'm tall. I'm 6'3". I mean,
How big was this lobsterman?
huge. He was beefy and he was flexible
What the fuck was his problem with you? How'd you know he's flexible?
because he kicked me in the face.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How do you get your
Standing?
leg? And he was wearing Carhartt pants.
Wait, standing.
Yeah. Jaw.
Threw Carhartt pants, kicked you in the fucking face.
Yeah. Middle of winter. December
Oh my
23rd.
god!
December 23rd, and it was snowing.
What was
It
your beef
snow on
with
the
this
ground.
lobsterman?
In Maine, so Portland, Maine, I grew up near there in Freeport, home of LL Bean.
Yep.
And I say this because I've heard Shane's a big LL Bean fan, which made me
I got
really
one.
happy.
I got a one bean jacket. I'm pretty pumped.
I'm
gonna
Land's
bring
End.
you. I'm gonna bring you a present next
Please.
time I go home.
Please.
I'm LE. I'm all Land's End. No offense. I'm Land's End.
That's just poor.
Nah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Land's End. Land's End's poor?
No,
Land's
I
End
used
for
to
the
get
poors.
my godmother used to give me a $15 Land's End gift certificate
And
every
you would
Christmas.
throw it out.
Yeah, I don't even know how to
Tell you what,
that.
if you were in some end, that lobsterman would have been like, "What's up, bro?
Could be,
Let me tell you about lobstering."
or he'd be like, "Who's this preppy douchebag?" I feel like
Land's
Land's
End?
End is preppier, but it's cheaper than LL Bean. LL Bean, you real woodsmen wear that shit.
No, dude.
Yeah, you're eating.
When you're on a lobster boat, they'd be like, "It's just some bean. It's just some end." They're like, yeah, "Get on the boat, bro." It's okay. They think they're like, if you're an end, they raise the lobsterman, raise their leg up. They're like, they check their kick. Like, nah, he's cool. He's cool.
They
Lobstermen
give you a
throw
hand.
kicks.
They give you a hand to get on the boat.
Fuck?
They're
That's
like,
all
"Oh,
they do
watch
on
your
those
step."
boats. On those boats, are just like, "Huh."
So you challenged the lobsterman.
No,
and he
this
sent
is
you
what
to
happened.
hell.
So we
he sent you to the depths.
Did he put
of
his
hell.
claws on you
we
too, or just the feet?
we were. It was December 23rd, 2 nights before Christmas. I was sophomore in college. Out with all my high school
Sophomore
friends.
year is not a good year for you, bro.
No,
That's a.
but this
fucking-
was college now, so I was 20, and we went to the bars in Portland. They close at 1, so it's super early, which makes everyone sprint through their
Yeah.
drinking.
Especially
which,
if it pisses lobstermen off. I've talked to a lot of lobstermen about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
We're always like, dude, the bars close so fucking early. bro.
well, because they wake up so early. They like
I
it
know.
because they wake up early.
The bars be closed. I'm trying to get my yellow bean wet. Trying to get a little wet.
So you come out of the bar, it's 1 o'clock.
No, we go to the pizza place to get Bill's Pizza, and it's where everyone
That's
would
where
go.
the lobsterman is.
We file into a booth.
Bill's Pizza. After a long night of drinking.
We got a couple bucks from the hall. It won't last long.
I'm starting to think you guys don't want to hear this.
I want to hear the
No, we
story.
wanna hear
I'm kidding. I'm
Just giving it
kidding.
texture.
I like the sound effects. It's like an NPR thing. This feels like what is that? Prairie Home Companion. You guys are Prairie Home Companioning.
The Prairie Home Companion.
I never listen to NPR.
Whatever. In Land's End, that surprises me. That's definitely
Land's End stuff your mom would
Frank's
get
a
you.
little
dude.
snarky bitch, dude.
same. You bring it out of me. I gotta fight back.
True. It is good. I appreciate
Bristling.
that.
My
I appreciate
hackles
that.
are up.
I
All right, so the
appreciate
lobsterman. You
So we're in the
so
in
you're
the
in
booth.
there.
We
The
ordered the
lobsterman
pizza.
comes in.
What toppings? What toppings
Hold on.
you got?
I don't even know.
Lobster. The lobsterman.
Lobster pizza, one please.
The lobsterman comes into the bar. You're chatting with a girl about
No.
books you've read, and he goes, "You think you know everything because you read these books at Harvard?" And then you're out at Bill's Pizza, and he slams the fucking thing against the window and goes, "You know that girl? I got a fucking number. How do you like them lobsters?" All right, you're at Bill's Pizza.
Oh man, that went better than I expected it to. I won't lie.
You're at Bill's Pizza.
There, and I'm with my friends, and then a bunch of kids that we used to, our big rivals from lacrosse, are at the next booth over. But it was like we hated playing against them, but they were fine guys.
Yeah.
And so I got up and went and said hi to them, and I was catching up with them, but I wasn't like friends with these guys. And then these 2 girls came in, and they were fighting each other. These girls, but it was like not cool fight. It was like angry women, like hair pulling kind of.
Yikes.
Yeah,
They were in the thick of it.
disgusting.
And one of the guys at this group of guys I was talking to yelled like, look at these whores. I don't even know what he said.
Yes, yeah. You told this on the podcast before.
I've told you on this on the
yes, you
podcast?
told us
I
this
don't
at the
remember this.
stand.
Then I don't
Unless you
wanna
told
tell
me-
it
Unless
again.
you told me this. on
I've
the
told
show.
you this in this room.
I've never
Okay.
heard this.
but
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think if I
Who
have
cares? Keep telling it. These people are new.
okay.
They don't care.
So the cross team called them whores. Did the cross team try to rape them at all?
Did you and your
No.
buddies on the lacrosse team try to rape
Again,
those women?
not my buddies,
They're the rivals.
rivals.
Gotcha.
But what I don't know if he said whatever. He said something like, "Look at
fuck
these
outta here,
idiots" or
dumb
something.
bitches.
Yeah. And then one of their boyfriends came over and was like, to his credit, I still remember this. He was like, "We're trying to get them to calm down. Please don't make it worse." He was like nice.
Yeah.
And then one of the other ones said something like, "Keep your dogs on a leash."
The Lax Bros.
And they were just like, they were all shit-faced. And I, by the way, I was not inciting this, but the guy, he's standing over us. We're all in this booth, and he cracked the guy who said that in the nose, and his nose exploded all over the pizza, which had not been eaten.
He
yet.
ruined the pizza.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
So
you said, I'm not going to stand for this.
I remember being like, I'd never seen that really happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it happened so fast that I was just like, what? And they immediately got out of the booth, and then his buddies were like, all right, it's going.
Yeah.
And then the group of guys was like, they were pushing, and I'm like, am I part of this? Like, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
You know, because I was in the booth with them, but they weren't the guys that I was there with, and they weren't my friends.
Yeah.
But I was like, that was pretty, I remember thinking like, that was really unjust. And I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to do something here.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what. And we pushed towards the pizza counter. And then the guy, apparently this happens a lot at this pizza place, Bill's Pizza. I think it's gone out of business now, but there were fights there all the time because it was where everyone would gather when the bars closed. There's one pizza place. It was open late, and the guy pulled the fire alarm instantly, the guy who owned the place.
Nice.
Which like summons the police or whatever.
Yeah, it's like pouring water on fighting cats, though.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, all right, this is getting bad. So I went outside thinking like, I don't, whatever.
That's when you met.
But the guy
Your
who
fucking
threw the first
maker.
punch was already out there waiting. And I come out, it was a swinging door that had a bell over it. I still can hear the bell. Like I'm
God.
signaling like ding ding, here we
Round
go.
one.
And I walked out and he was squaring off.
Fuck.
And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to fight this guy.
Oh man.
And so I got into what I thought was like a fighting stance, but we were kind of like we were like 6 or 7 feet apart. And then I think in the process of me closing the distance to him, I just put my hands down and he kicked me in the face.
Oh.
And then
Fuck.
he got on my back because I was on my hands and knees, and he stepped over my back like he was saddling me. And then he grabbed the back of my coat collar, hoisted me to a good height for him, and started just teeing off like he was hitting a piñata, my face. And he's swinging around my face because he's behind me.
Oh god.
He's like riding me.
That it kind of helped. I feel like though.
No, not
He
really. I mean,
hoisted-
I
he
couldn't put my hands up to. I'm on my hands and
gotcha.
knees.
I thought you said he hoisted you off the ground, like.
No. I'm on my hands and knees, and his legs are over my back, like he's straddling me, and he's grabbed my collar and he's just hitting me as I face the other direction on my knees.
That's bad.
And he got me like probably 7 or 8 times.
Jesus.
And then finally he stopped because I think he realized he was gonna kill me, and then he helped me up. And I looked around very like woozy.
He said, "Who are you guys?" And he goes, "We're lobstermen. We're the lobstermen.
We're the men of the Dutch princess.
Yeah. How'd you find out about the
out
man's
of
trade?
Belfast Harbor. Well, I looked around. How did I find out that he was a lobsterman?
Yeah.
So there. I'll get there.
All right.
But I'm almost done. I promise.
That's a great story.
I looked around. Every guy from our group, this group of guys that I should not have been fighting for or with, had fought a different guy from his team, and everyone had like tied. They were all lying on the ground groaning. There was no clear winners except that my guy was totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at this point, I remember like now the cops were coming. And so they started getting into a cab, and I walked over to their cab and I went, "Are you guys okay?" And the big guy who'd beaten me up was like, "Yeah, are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've always wondered if I could take a punch." And I'm honestly like happy to know that I can.
Yeah.
And then we like dapped each other up, which, I probably shouldn't have done.
No.
Because I was not in good shape. I had broken my orbital bone. I had hairline fractures in my gums. My nose was broken. I ended up having a huge surgery on my nose because all the bones healed over my left nostril, and I couldn't breathe out of that. let alone
No, that's
do.
good. When the adrenaline's flowing, you have to be.
You gotta
boys
go,
with
hey
it.
man,
I was
fair fight.
Yeah.
You're the better man.
totally. I thought that was cool though. Like I was like, man, that's good sport, combat. And
No, you should have said, do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who my father is? I will make your world a living hell for what you've done to me. And you should actually find out what his name
well,
was.
I know who he
Okay.
was, which is how
You
I know
should
he was a
make it-
lobsterman.
Okay, make an effort to destroy his fucking existence.
Yeah, say it right now.
No, don't do
No,
that.
I'm not going to say his name, but the reason I know is because I
I don't want
wrote
this guy coming after
No,
us.
fuck.
dude.
I wrote a blog about this at Barstool, and then the guy read it and messaged me.
What'd he say?
He was like, "That was me. I remember that very well that night." Like
This guy
know,
fucking owns you.
I've been. But he was like, "I've been following your work at Barstool. I didn't know you were that guy. I think you're
God.
funny. Like yada yada." And then I was like, we went back and forth. I was like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "I work on a boat."
You should say, have you been training? Because I have.
Round 2.
I'd like to see you someday.
Oh God,
Let's meet at Bill's
dude, he was
Pizza.
huge, man. He was like man tough.
I mean, he was man tough, and he threw a fucking kick to your face. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd like to know more about this guy.
What type
Yeah.
of kick was it? Do you remember?
All I remember is
side?
that all of a sudden I was on the ground and then I had tread on my chin. That's how I knew it was a kick. That's how I knew what had happened.
Did he do like a Billy Jack where it was just like, "Whoa," and his leg just like?
No, I
flipped
think
up?
it was like yeah. I don't
It's a
think
real leg, by the way. You just saw that.
True.
What is this leg joke?
It's not a joke.
People think
Matt,
I have a fake
Matt has
leg.
fake legs.
Now that both of my legs are
Now
prosthetic.
both legs are fake.
I like that.
Oh man.
So that's the story. But I had to go get. We all went back to my buddy's place because we were gonna sleep there because we were.
God damn.
And we did what dudes do, which is that we recapped the fight.
Of course.
But now I was back with the guys I had originally gone out with, who
Yeah.
had just been watching this whole thing happen.
Oh no.
Oh,
Not
man.
involved. They were like yelling, "The police are on!" They were like,
Yeah.
and they all started to try to insert themselves into the story,
Yeah.
being like, when one of them, I jumped in and
Yeah.
I was like, none of
should
you
say,
were
"Guys,
anywhere to be found.
Where were you when my orbital was being smashed?
That was your team. You should have switched to the rival team. At least they had some fucking.
I
They had
know.
some heart.
Well,
Yeah.
they were because they were standing up for the guy who'd gotten punched in the nose, whose
They
nose
kind of.
was
They were the
destroyed.
aggressors. They were the verbal aggressors.
Agreed.
They were the verbal
The
aggressors.
lobsterman obviously is the man.
Yeah.
And he wins in this whole
That
thing. I feel
that
like.
blows that you had to be the victim,
Yeah, but,
but it was gonna be somebody.
yeah. The next day it was December. It was Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and I drove home at 7 a.m. and walked into our home as my mom was like baking Christmas cookies, and my face looked like beef tartare.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, "Lobster man got my face, ma."
He said, "Ma."
Ma.
She probably dropped her plate and went, "Was it a lobsterman?" Francis, was it a lobsterman?
I had to go get
Is that like an Is that an LL Bean ice pack?
frozen lobster tails.
Damn.
I had to go to get emergency dental work done
Oh,
on a Christmas Eve because
God damn.
the regular dentist wasn't open, so I had to go get emergency
You go
dental
like
work
the
done to
dog
set my
vet.
teeth and all that.
damn!
That's
You were
wild.
mangled,
It was bad.
dude. You said you took like 6-7 punches like that.
It might have been more. I have fucking no idea.
Even still, that's like,
Untouched. The guy was untouched. It's just ace after ace.
What a
after
jerk.
ace.
What a jerk.
Pitched
After
a
the
perfect
kick.
game.
After the kick.
I mean, I still to this day give him credit for relenting. He relented.
showed mercy.
He's like a hockey player.
Also, there might have been one. It might have been his girlfriend who was fighting one of those girls.
Yeah, that somebody was
That's
like,
that'll
"Bitch."
put you in the biggest rage too.
You know what else? This is a funny story. Speaking of hockey, you see PK Subban's brother got heckled with a racist taunt by a player.
No.
No.
PK Subban's brother is in like the Southeastern League or some shit like that. He's not in the NHL, but he was playing, and an opposing player who has since been cut from the team due to this, I guess, acted like he made like monkey gestures at
Oh
him,
God. Yeah.
which is terrible. But then I read the story, and it was PK Subban's brother was trying to punch him in the face, which is funny.
Wait.
Like if somebody, because it's hockey rules, you're allowed to fight.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to be racist. But it's funny that in any other situation, if a dude tried to attack you and you just went like, ooh, 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 like
Yeah.
that'd be, you're allowed. He just tried to beat your ass.
It's Mortal Kombat.
But in hockey, like then you read the story and he's like, yeah, I was trying to fucking punch him in the face. I can't believe he was racist. it's like well, I can.
It is a weird clash. Yeah, it's a weird clash. Of
that's
values.
the time to be racist.
Yeah, if someone is going,
if somebody's
going for
trying to punch you in the face,
that's self-defense.
that was self-defense.
That was
You can
self-defense.
claim
I'm
self-defense.
only
racism.
racist when my back's against the wall.
You can shoot somebody in your house.
Yes.
But you can't
But
be like,
you
get
can't-
out of here, you Polak.
I don't know. It just made me laugh that that's the rules.
Yeah, that's kind of
like they were like, well, yeah, but you're perfectly in your right to punch that man in his face.
Yeah,
But his words, he's out of the league.
sticks and stones. Dude.
Sticks and stones, bro.
Does not apply.
Yeah. Now I'm not condoning what that man did. Of course, I would never.
It is weird. It's a weird arena for
but
that
it
kind
is
of
funny
stuff.
to be like, he said something mean to me.
What if
I
he was
just
like,
trying
I
to
was
attack
swinging.
him?
He's like, I fight monkey style, dude. He might have been like channeling
You
fucking.
can't
Kung
make the
Fu.
sound effects though, even if that's.
I'm not sure that
even
he
if
did.
that's your
Yeah.
style.
I'm not sure that he did.
Yeah.
But either way, you can't do any monkey related. You can't. There's no monkey business.
True. That's true.
Strict, no monkey business.
School,
policy.
good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next time, though, at least he knows. If he plays again, if he's like, let me just actually,
Yeah.
let me fight this man. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Just a regular fist fight. I don't need to be racist.
Good old fashioned fist fight.
But yes, to circle back to the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, hanging out with Nate Diaz was the best thing in my entire life.
Is it?
It was yes. It had to be.
Yeah, that's
It was
pretty.
a dream.
That's cool.
And then it was exactly what I wanted.
Wow.
Just watching him operate. It
Yeah,
was a
you've always
dream.
wanted to get under the hood and just
I
see him in
needed
action.
to see what that was like.
Yeah.
The whole squad ruled.
Was he
too.
smoking a lot of weed?
Yeah, there was some weed.
Mm-hmm.
I did not participate because I don't
Smart.
like that stuff.
Yeah.
But I did. Oh, this is the best. This is the story I wanted to get to. This is not Nate Diaz related. This is at the UFC. I'm sitting behind the commentators table. So Megan Levy, guard dog, you know her. She's a sweet angel.
Yep, wife to Joseph Benavidez, former flyweight
Oh,
UFC
really?
fighter. Yes.
She's a pretty lady.
She's a beautiful
and she
woman
was sitting
and a great
directly in
analyst.
front of me. I was sitting with other members of the UFC like production team.
Mm-hmm.
So she turns around and waves at somebody directly behind me while I'm eating the chicken tendies. I'm sitting here with a box of tendies, and I look up, and she was waving, and I went. She looked at me and went, dude, it was crazy. It was insane.
It was Shane Day, dude. You know,
Dude, I
Shane
thought
Day.
I was like, everybody loves me. I'm eating tendies. A beautiful woman smiled and waved, and I went,
Hello.
and while waving, I realized what was going on. And I was just like,
My brother killed me with that one time. A lady was like, "Hey," and I turned around, and he was like, "Dude, not everybody's fucking talking to you all the time." And I was like,
yeah, that one hurt.
"That's all right. That's understandable, though. That's fully understandable."
I know it was just a reflex wave,
Yeah.
but then and I was smiling, waving back, eating chicken fingers in the front, hunched over in my chair because there was nowhere to put the tendies. I was holding a tray, and I went from me to you. I waved to somebody from this distance.
Oh, and it's that
It
close.
was this close, dude.
Oh, she didn't give you. She wasn't like, "Hey,
Dude, she literally looked like I didn't do what I did. She literally acted like it didn't happen. She
That's
was
kinda
like,
nice.
okay, who the fuck is this guy? And then
should have offered tendy." She went,
it was then the ring girls would walk by every second.
"They're pretty.
Oh my god.
They're pretty girls."
And everybody has to pretend they're not staring at their asses. They're perfect asses.
Yeah.
Every single person that I was with was like, I would notice it every day,
Oh.
every round. They would walk by and everyone was like, I was
You're greedy.
tap the guy next to me. Be like,
You know-
a ring girl caught me a couple times
Really?
because they would round to the bend.
Isn't that the point of them?
They would round to the bend, and I'd be sitting there going, smiling at them. And it was the same three girls all night. It's the same
Really?
three. So every time they'd walk by, I'd be like,
You should have done like
tendies.
a.
But if you're sitting that close, don't they assume that you're somebody?
And I know I make this joke a lot. They could have thought I was like a special guy. I was up front wearing like a fucking NASCAR t-shirt You were sitting there like
Tendied up.
eating tendies.
You're a good boy.
I was a very good boy.
They probably thought you had like 20 million GBPs, dude.
This might be that was the ultimate. It was the ultimate GBP trip.
a lot of
It was the
GBPs?
ultimate GBPs.
Fuck.
And they sit together on the other side of the ring. I'm sure they sat down and be like, "Do you see this guy?"
When they come out, you should do a full closed eyes. Yeah, just.
I mean,
Can you film in there?
yeah, I got some sick footage.
Just a fucking.
Yeah, but then I was filming and I looked like such a dork.
What, the film?
Instead of taking it in, I was standing there like, and I was the guy standing next to me was Rogy's driver and his guy.
Yeah.
So I'd be filming and I'd stop every time and be like, "What the fuck am I? Who am I? Who do I think I am?"
That's nice to catch a little glimpse.
I kept, and then I like would I'd be like, "Oh, it's Dwayne Wade." Zoom in on Dwayne Wade.
All right. Who else did you see?
Dude.
Jackass. I got to meet those guys.
Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
That was GBP City.
That's pretty sick.
I mean, this was the
What's
GBP trip.
What's
Good boy
Dude.
points, dude.
Oh.
yeah, the ultimate experience.
It was if
Good
I
boy
could have
heaven.
picked who to meet,
Yeah.
it would have been Nate Diaz and Jackass.
Which
It was
guys from
phenomenal.
Jackass?
I met Knoxville,
Nice.
Pontius, and the guy who invented it. What's his name? Jeff?
Tremaine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's sick.
And the other guys, the new guys, which I'm excited to see.
What's
their new film.
What's the new bros?
The new bros? I forget.
They
their
got.
fucking-
I didn't know they got fresh blood into Jackass.
They got
Have to.
fresh blood, and that's how I met them. I fucked up.
Where do you scout Jackass blood? I thought that Enterprise was gonna like, not to be a dick. I thought like there was nobody left who would do that kind of shit. Like those stunts made sense in the '90s, but now I'm like, I guess I'm just older. That's all it is. I think about that. I'm like, that's
Did you
fucking
guys ever
crazy.
do
No,
home
Zach
Jackass stuff?
Holmes.
Yeah, dude.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
Zach Holmes, known as Jackass. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Bam Margera used to skate at the Boards and Blades skate park we'd all go to. And he would like, dude, Bam's dropping it. And before he did Jackass, he was like a nasty pro skater.
Yeah.
So we'd all be like, fuck, Bam's drop. That's Bam Margera, dude.
Yeah,
He's going to do the
I
big
met Bam
dropping.
a couple of times in Westchester. It was sick.
Dude,
He was a nice guy too.
he was cool.
He gets a bad rap. In Westchester, people would give him a bad rap because he was cool.
Dude, apparently Legend had it. Legend had it. Bam Margera was that was a dream. You're a skater, you just want to get sponsored because you get free stuff. Legend had it. He'd pop a trunk outside Boards and Blades and like hook people up with shit. That was the legend. Like, yeah, Bam will hook you up with like Spitfire wheels if you catch him out by the car.
Dude, we need to give props to Zach Holmes.
What's his deal?
That's our bro.
For sure.
That's how I met those guys.
Oh, dude,
He came over to him and his lady, I think, came over to me. I don't know if it was his lady. Actually, when Moreno lost, the whole arena is all lads.
yeah,
It's all Mexicans.
yeah.
Moreno's the Mexican fighter. He lost, so the whole place is
They're
screaming.
Triste.
And I locked eyes with the lady that was with him and went. We had a good chuckle. It was a fun
Yeah.
moment.
That's a revolution, dude.
So then there was a Viva Revolucion. They vivaed out. And then at the end, they came over and were like, "Hey, we're fans of what you guys do." And I was like, "Sick, dude. Can I meet everybody?" And they're like, "Yeah, come on." It was sick.
That rules.
It was a nice time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I hung out with the Jacket. I just shook their
Still.
hand. I was like, I think you guys are really cool. Yeah.
That was the fucking literally was the coolest shit.
It
Best.
still is.
Yeah.
It rules hard
It
as fuck.
still is.
But dude, when like that shit hit initially,
Yeah.
I remember being little and just being like, there were so many kids who were like 14, 15 being like, I know what I want to do with my life. It's clear now.
Yeah.
I want to do 6 stunts with my boys. It's all I wanted to do.
We did
And
6 stunts.
I would like look at them. I'd be like, I don't know if I could jump down that hill.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could. fully do
I
it.
stood back a little. I let my buddies jump off the deck into a tree.
We were right there.
Did some
We were right
stunts?
there.
On the cusp.
We would we'd do sleepovers at my place, and we had a little point and shoot digital camera that could shoot like 30 to 60 second clips at most.
Perfect. It's all you need.
And we would
Oh, man.
we would strap on like bike helmets and then get this single mattress and then go out to the ravine, which was really steep, and we would ride the mattress down the ravine like a toboggan. And we would always, the best part was always doing the intro, like I'm Francis Ellis and this is the ravine thing, like
Yeah, that's fun.
because they would always intro.
Yeah,
I'm
for
Johnny
sure, for
Knoxville and this is this.
Yes.
What's a ravine technically?
I think it's just a steep embankment that typically has some sort of water running
Gotcha.
down the bottom of it, but
Gotcha.
it might not. It's just a very steep bank.
So you guys would go down into the. Did you guys have?
We would ride it down. It was so steep you could ride a mattress down it.
Whoa.
Damn, were there any sick spills? Any gnarly?
Oh, we would tumble.
Did you bail gnarly?
We would tumble. We'd be all cut up.
Wow.
the squad would be bruised up.
I
But
can't
we were
believe
wearing our
Knoxville didn't
helmets.
call.
True.
Yeah, well, we didn't send that anywhere.
We have a tape of me and my boys jumping off sheds. Pretty sick.
That's good. That's good.
Jump
Yeah.
off the shed, jump off the back deck, jump off my one friend's roof into some trees. We got a little rowdy, dude.
Yeah.
When I was like real little, I used to jump up by myself. I would climb a shed and just jump off of it repeatedly.
That's pretty
Yeah.
tight.
So I would just like go home and like
Catching
eat dinner.
sick air is
I was
Take it.
addicted to it, dude.
You could take it.
you are an air hog.
I'm not gonna lie. I am.
Hey, where are we at on this?
Yeah, I think we're
'Cause
like
we got
120.
120. Wow, what a sweet treat for you fellas.
That was.
So we got to switch over to the Patreon.
Yeah. I'll get out
Do
of
you
here.
have any
think
dates and stuff?
you're gonna get out of here. What the hell,
I
dude?
gotta get home for feed the pythons.
All
dude.
right.
That's fair. That's fair.
So you're not gonna join us for the Patreon?
Dude,
I didn't even know you
dude,
wanted me to.
Indianapolis. I just added another day.
Nice.
Friday, I had another show.
Nice.
So,
Sick.
Indianapolis. Let me get these things out there, bro. I'm all fucking business
yeah.
right now. Just added the late show to Friday, February 4th. So that is open now. And
Nice.
Austin, it will be. Let me see where this is. Austin, I believe, is in March 18th and 19th. So, and then dude, the big one, bro. You know this is the big one. Bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas Comedy Club in North Jersey.
That's gonna be-
I'm doing that one soon.
That's gonna be
Bananas
insane.
is gonna be nice, bro. April 29th, April 30th, dude. Bananas will make or break me. If I fail Bananas, I'll never work in this fucking.
Dude, I did
town again,
Bananas
bro.
once, and I forget who it was. We were talking about a headliner. There was like a picture of them on the wall, and I was like, "Damn, they're great." And the owner or the manager was like, "Yeah, I wish he was here this weekend."
Jesus.
And she accidentally said, she just said it, and I was like, "Yeah, I wish I was somewhere else this weekend." What the fuck, lady?
That's crazy. She's gonna hate me.
No, she's great. That was just a one. It was a
fun-
slip. It was a slip, and I was brand new.
Yeah, it's a funny thing to say though.
17th, 18th, and 19th of March. I'll be. Oh no, that's March. That looks like it could be the Comedy Works. I got to figure that out. In Denver, I'm coming in March. Get ready. 17th, 18th, and 19th of February, I'll be at the Comedy Connection in Providence, and it looks like we're adding another show Sunday. So that's 8 shows.
Must be nice.
Damn.
Yeah, 8 fucking shows. God damn it. 24th, 25th, and 26th.
That
Matt
sounds sick.
McCusker will be with me in Salt Lake City. How
That'd be
about
nice.
that?
Salt Lake City.
Never been.
March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, West Nyack, Levity Live. Wow, what a great show. What a great audience. Frank, what do you got, bro?
I'm doing Bananas February 18th and 19th.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
If you can't make it to the Comedy Connection, make sure you buy tickets to Francis Ellis.
Yeah, come check that out. But the big one for me, I got a big one. Gotham Comedy Club,
Oh, nice.
April 8th and 9th here in New York City. Maybe one of you guys can do a
little drop in.
little drop in.
When is
Dropski
it?
Drinkski.
The 8th and 9th?
April 8th and 9th. Yeah.
That always looks so cool on that stage too when they
It's
film.
great.
Stand
Dang,
That
up
we're
on
room's
there.
supposed to be
awesome.
at the Palm Beach Improv the 8th and 9th. 8th and 9th of April. Don't go. Get out of New York. You're not going to want to be there. April 8th and 9th. Head to the Palm Beach Improv. Frank, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank
it's
you
always
guys
a treat, dude.
so
You're the
much
best.
for having me.
You're the best.
It was a blast. I really had a good time. You guys are good folks.
It's nice
You're
to
the
think about
best.
that lobster man just getting another notch on his
I
belt,
know.
hearing this and being like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kicked a
Everyone-
guy in the fucking face one time.
I like to believe that when he tells people that story, they don't believe him. I beat up that guy Francis one time, that comedian.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
dude.
right.
You keep
dude.
pumping the teen, dude. You keep pumping the teen. They're going to be like, no fucking way.
Yeah, that's right.
You pump that creatine up?
I'm trying. Feed the pythons.
Do you ever pray that his ship goes down? Do you pray that the lobsters feed on him someday?
No, the horrible. I mean, my brain. You're not taking it far enough. You want global warming to increase such that the water temperatures rise and become unhospitable to lobsters, and they will continue to migrate north, which is already happening. And he's out of work.
Yeah, you want him to work on that boat forever.
Yeah.
Back-breaking work
He'll have
and
to switch.
yield very little rewards.
I always
Switch to
wonder.
it.
You want him to be Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah.
You want him to have that life.
Yeah, I want him
I
to
always
be.
wonder if the elites would sacrifice the global ecosystem. And I'm like, I guess they would.
To settle a score.
Yeah, they would. That's good to know.
Absolutely.
I thought I was like, man, they won't ruin the whole world. Yeah.
I tutored the kid in Manchester by the Sea.
Really?
Yeah, the kid who got nominated for the Oscar. Lucas Hedges.
Wow.
Tutored him for the ACT.
Nice.
He's from Brooklyn.
What did he
Heights.
score?
I don't remember actually.
I'd like to make that public information.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's important for
he's
us.
done really well. You'd like that guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's crushed it. He's in so much now.
I have to take a look at his face. I have to Google it.
He was in mid '90s that Jonah Hill skateboarding movie that was pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
He's the older
Was
brother.
he the
in
main?
that.
Oh, he's the older brother.
Older brother.
All right. Well, guys, this has been a hell of a time. Frank, thank you.
What a
Matt,
pleasure.
as always, dude, it's such a pleasure working with you.
Dude.
Sean, you're one of the best, dude. You're up and coming.
Best in the business.
You're up and coming.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to see what happens with you. I can't wait to see it.
Me neither.
Okay. Thank you.